Hey, how you doing? I hope you're doing well.
What happened? What happened?
Dude, I don't know what happened there. I truly do not know. It must have been when I added the second one. I didn't take off, show it on the screen enter. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Let's see. Something I can enjoy. Let's go. Yeah, no animal this week. Hello. I love how y'all stream with just no warning unless I missed the notification. You definitely missed one because I even linked it in the Discord 2 days ago. Yesterday, one of them days.
Yeah, it was absolutely in the Discord. So it's on the channel as well. I don't know. It wasn't like bam, surprise stream. We've done that like once maybe?
Yeah. So with the music thing, I had my headphones on and my headphones were on Bluetooth, so I took them off Bluetooth so I could switch it over to ours. But for some reason, it just cut out all sound. So there was just no sound. So I had to take the stream down for a second and bring it back up. That's all that happened there.
You were looking at me when you were saying that.
Oh, in case you had saw the comments about the stuff. You don't pay attention.
No.
Yo Bums when Salad saying movie night. Potentially tomorrow. Potentially we'll do a regular movie type thing. We don't know what we're doing. But we may do something tomorrow. Jesus, my phone. Oh, Jesus. This is a terrible day. This is just awful. DA, which final 25 minutes is better? Black Adam or Morbius?
Yes.
When Mark Month? Greeting.
No.
Is your New Year's resolution to not mute your streams or the Mark Month? It wasn't muted. I took it down. Thank you very much.
Why would we make a New Year's resolution for Mark Month? That would be something that we'd have to work towards.
Yeah.
That would be something that's a goal that we would want to achieve. I don't want that.
I don't want to achieve no Mark Month.
If we wanted to do it, we just do it. It's not like, okay, we got to do it. Come on. We got to pump ourselves up in it. No, we could do it tomorrow if we wanted to. Literally tomorrow because it's a new month.
Salad saying month win? Never. That will never happen. I say neither thing, so I'm just going to be a spectator here. Mark
That's
over
cool.
Salad saying, yeah, you don't need to watch him.
Because it's, who's this, HiTop?
HiTop, yep.
HiTop.
Both of
Yes,
them.
HiTop. HiTop is terrible, so you could just let the terribleness of him just wash over you.
Salad saying month greater than Mark Month.
How much content do you think there is in Salad saying month?
But that's the thing. Because it's basically him telling a terrible story.
There's nothing to be gained by that.
Amid my ultimatum to be good YouTubers or Mark
Johansson
Month.
says, "Oh hell no."
Oh hell no. You need to adjust a little bit more for the vocals. All
I mean,
right.
it was fine before. I don't know what happened. No, it's fine. Once we get into it, it looks like the intro is just a bit of preamble. Depending on what we do first. We don't know what we're doing first, and there's going to be the normal way that we choose what we do first, and we know what that is. Continue reading them.
Salad saying month win.
Jesus,
Bum.
time them. Whoever said that.
Anika.
Timed. Let this be a warning.
Okay, good. Hi, hello. Y'all fixed y'all stream. Good. Oh boy, I wonder what the arguments for these movies are going to be.
The argument for Black Adam is easier to make.
Because it's just a movie.
It is a film that you watch that has some good stuff in it, that has some bad stuff in it, and at the end, didn't really matter. It's closer into the camp of, I can see myself watching this again, instead of the movies where I'm just like, yeah, I'm never going to watch Ant-Man and the Wasp ever again. I don't need to. I don't need to watch the Wolverine when he goes to Japan. I'm not going to watch that ever again. This is closer to the camp of, I can see myself watching this again, save for that last 25 minutes. That's when I just go, all right, I'm out.
You just turn it off. Like I said, when he's getting captured, it's just like, make sure they never say my name again. That feels like the end of the movie, and it feels like a pretty good end.
Nani the Goat
where it's just
says,
like,
"This isn't Marco Mark Month is next month."
there is no Mark Month. There's a pseudo Mark Month.
There's potentially a pseudo Mark Month. They don't want it.
I am to be a bum. Hey, it's been a while. Oh, Jeremiah. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a second. You niggas really randomly started a stream without me. What do y'all want us to do? Do you want us to text y'all? Hey, yo.
Personally.
Hey, yo, Robinson, we're streaming. Hey, yo, Trayton, we're
Saturday
streaming.
at this time, it goes down. This
two-
ain't a secret.
From 2 to 6, check our channel.
This ain't 3 a.m. on a Thursday.
Hello.
Oh, go to their channel. Oh, looks like they got a stream scheduled. It's not a surprise. What happened? That's on y'all.
So, Saturday morning, y'all should just check what we got scheduled, because it's coming. Hello, bums. Happy to be here. So, DA, you really didn't answer my question. 1, how does Sora feel in Smash? Does he feel similar to the games? And if so, which? 2, how was
Cameron
my
Bailey
snake? Do I
says,
need to use more
What's up,
bombs?
bitches?
What's
The
up,
almighty
bitches?
Dew Hansen says, I need a new Naruto month or Bleach since Bleach is everyone fav anime in this season.
New Bleach
Fredina
month
Morris
is possible.
Says, make a roll for people who want stream notifications on the Discord. Dutch says, when is Salad S movie night? Also, thank you, bums. Just finished JoJo Part 4 this week. I loved it way better than I expected.
What is this rapid fire? What happened there? That almost never happens.
Yeah, that was non-stop TTSs.
Y'all don't need a stream notification. Come here at around 3 on Saturday. What? Diet. There's been more times that we did this at this exact time than we didn't. It's consistent. If nothing else.
I don't think there's
not gonna be a notification.
I don't think there's many people that are as consistent as us on the day and rough time to stream.
We have never streamed something like this on like a Sunday. It's always been around this time on a Saturday. You don't need a notification. Hey, you know what? Ring the bell. If you want a notification, YouTube got it. Don't start making rolls. Look at the clock. Look at our channel. Do something. Don't put this on us. Don't make us do extra work for you for some reason assuming that we're not streaming today when it was put in Discord.
You know
what happened?
This would make a lot of sense if we cared that y'all showed up. Stop coming to these.
Hey, don't be like, man, we really want to come to these. Help us get notified. You.
DA, the Sora and the Smash thing.
Oh, we could talk about that afterwards. That's
I haven't seen these movies, so I'll be watching JoJo Part 6 anime
Nami
in the
the Goat
background.
says,
Good man.
I had my brother pick between Salad Saiyan or Cats, and he made us watch Salad.
That depends. If it's a 30-minute Salad Saiyan video, you're in, you're out. If it's a comparable length, I think that there's more enjoyment to be gained from Cats.
That's fair. Happy fuck New Year, everyone. Also, Nuktuck called
Triton
out
Morris
for being a
says,
hypocrite.
This is why Mike is the better streamer. He had everyone.
I don't like adding everybody.
Yeah, I always hate that. Even in the notification, the announcement thread, I've literally muted that thing.
Yeah, I just personally don't like doing that. That's why.
Yeah, Nuktaku got called out for the lolly thing. Oh, dude, there's an anime YouTuber war going on right now. Some dude was just like, cool lollies, and Nux was like, no. And then the guy was like, well, Nux, you.
Oh, dugging up in his past. That's why you either can't have a stance when you know you done did something, or don't do the thing in the first place. Either way.
You know what? I support this rant. Keep going, King. Thank you. Sorry y'all are struggling to get your notifications. Scrockling.
I don't see how.
Alright, so we're gonna get into this. So I'm just gonna shout out the names and then we're gonna get going.
I'd rather read the comments than just the names.
I mean, what I do is, once we hit the end of comments, I start reading names. But the comments are just going to keep coming and coming and coming.
We can burn through them.
All right, then these are going to be short answers.
People took the time to write them out.
It was the movie of I'll Never Ask for Mark Again. It's the movie of all time. What happened there? Happy New Year's, bum. Mark month. No. DA, answer my question. How of my Sora? You can talk about it after. We need Mark month. Hey, just at everyone. Simple solution. Not doing that.
I don't want to. I don't like it because I don't like it when it happens to me. So I'm not going to put that on other people who may not particularly like it.
The costume looks better with the cape and the hood. I need a new Naruto month. We already heard that. Make a roll, not doing that.
Why?
When it's Silent Saiyan month, also thank you, Bones. Finish part 4, that's better. Never Silent Saiyan month.
Why did he have? Where did the yellow come from at the end?
Oh, what?
At the end, he had an all black costume for the beginning, and then
it was a new costume now.
Why?
Because he's a better man. He's accepted his godhood and to be the protector of Kondak.
That's
A surprise stream? This was not a surprise.
Jesus Christ. Well, hopefully now.
I clicked the bell and I got notifications. Thank you, guy with
Thank
two
you.
names.
Wow. Oh man, it's on the onus is on us to make you notified when there's all these reasons to get notified, or you can just check the channel.
Oh no, DA is turning to blue DA.
Put up that picture.
But you start before the hour. See, we start before the hour with the music, and then the
So people know to come here
Yes,
on time.
one time. So you've got a 20-minute buffer before we actually start, and then before that, it's just me reading off comments to the people that are already here that have turned on notifications or checked our channel so they can see when we're streaming.
Put up both pictures because the comparison is what does it. Because I'm just
Keep reading comments here.
Yeah, I was gonna do that.
What? It's trying time now. Guy with two names.
On time.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't untime.
Unbelievable.
This is not Twitch. He did not deserve to be timed, Triton.
Flare for every stream.
Matter of fact, that's what we do with that.
Nami the Goat says, "Are we going to get more surprise streams like this one?"
Jesus Christ.
I made angry videos and the community frowned and said, "We hereby sub you, Dritz the Drag Down."
Banned any asking for
South
South
Saiyan
Saiyan month. Just no. Yeah. You're getting banned. You're getting hard banned because there's nothing there. At least with in anime seasons and wins month, there's something there. But I don't care what if Android 16 was a Saiyan. I don't care. Especially when he just yadas over stuff, and then they fought and Vegeta lost. Wait, how did Vegeta lose? You piece of So, my whole thing was, people memed on that flying picture so much, but I ain't hear nobody talking about this. And this made me bust out laughing for like 3 minutes straight. It was like a 1 second clip, and then they went back to other things, and then there was another clip of him with his mouth open screaming, and it's all in slow-mo. It looks terrible. And then the pieces, just went and drew this. Oh, thank you for the super chat as well.
Thank you for the super chat. The costume looks better with the cape.
This is a bad shot.
You ring the bell. Don't tell me what to do, YouTuber. A bunch of needy bum. Wow.
I ring the bell on people that I want to be notified for.
Wow.
I do that.
Wow, where my notification? Wow. I support this rent. Clocks don't exist in my dimension. Hey, there goes shilling out, ring the bell, bunch of sellout bums.
It's not shilling out. It's people going, literally, I want to be notified. If only there was a way to get notified.
I love coming here.
Make a roll for Discord for notifications for the stream. How would that even work?
We'd have to add everybody like,
Yes!
hey, who wants to be?
Everybody on the roll for that.
No. We'd have to add everybody to go, who wants this role?
And then
add everybody to that role that wants to be in the role, and then add that role.
No.
Those notification bells aren't consistent? Absolutely not.
They
But
don't.
I'm not even notified. I'm on my Compros channel, and the second I started it, hey, ALX has started streaming.
Or you could just come back here around this time every time.
Nux got called out again. People are watching Nux. To be
Meme
fair,
Spice
that whole
says,
situation is
"Just do
stupid.
it, YouTube man."
Just do it, YouTube, man. No. What did Nux do? They're on Nux's ass.
Good. He deserves it.
Can't believe I used to like Nux. Nux already went over that vid, and it was pretty funny. Wait, what did Nux do? I'll leave you in the background. I'm playing Pokemon Fusion. Screw other people. I immediately mute at everybody. Absolutely. I don't give a don't at me.
Yeah.
At me specifically. Don't at everybody.
Don't even
That's
at me
dead.
specifically. I'll see it.
Yeah. Train's getting timed again when he come back to. See, that's what I mean. It's just gonna.
There's a problem.
Oh, that was the point.
That's fine. You good. Now the names are gonna be a little bit difficult because there's so many more.
No, I can't. I'm not gonna shout out names now,
All right,
y'all.
there you go.
Just do the YouTuber, like, subscribe, and remember to hit the bell. No, we're not gonna do that. Wait 1 hour before the video starts.
If people want to do that, they can absolutely do that. But I'm just saying, more often just like if only there was a notification, then I could wait to get notified for y'all streams.
Wait 1 hour before the video starts, before I got a heads up 30 minutes before it started. Nux was pretty reasonable and Rev was just being creepy. I used the notification. Can't wait to see how that drama resolves. You can't ban me. I'm you. Law, which one is DA?
You know.
You are weak, just like the rest of the YouTubers. We need Mark Month. That's a lie. Also, that flying meme comes from this movie. Absolutely. You do not deserve to live in the world. In my world, prepare to join the retired YouTuber department. Prepare to die. Nigga, I leave, come back, and see this face.
That's on you.
I caught the
This is what we're here for.
I caught the stream and recently changed time zones. This should be easier for other people. You're in a whole new time zone and you're still here. Made it on time. Notification lied to me. Whoops. We don't need Mark Month. Y'all want Mark Month? Absolutely. But Mark Month is for everybody. That's a lie. The stream just started and already they're ranting. So we get a Discord role? No.
No, absolutely not.
So today we're doing... Can't shout everybody out now because we're 15 minutes behind. So we're doing 2 videos by HiTop Films. They are the best of Phase 4, Wakanda Forever, and Black Adam, a chaotic inspiration.
Which one are we doing first? Whoever says it first in the comments, that's what we're doing first.
Whoever says it first in the chat.
Black Adam or Wakanda Forever.
Don't time me for timing people. Yeah. When you time people egregiously, that's what happened.
Timing people wrongly.
Guy with 2 names was in the right.
Black Adam was first by meme. Or by
Noah.
Yep.
Noah. First one, Black Adam, so that's what we're doing. We are doing Black Adam, a chaotic inspiration. DA, what is the description for this video?
The description for this video.
Remember when we were Guy and Other Guy?
Yeah,
I miss those days.
Black Adam is dumb. Black Adam is exciting. Black Adam is fun. Black Adam isn't great, in brackets, but 3 periods. Black Adam is Black Adam. Shut up. Black Adam is Black Adam. Black Adam is a passion project. HiTop Films enjoyed Black Adam. He thought it was Black Adam, a chaotic inspiration. How many times can I say Black Adam in the description? Just as many times as The Rock can. You can believe Superman met Black Adam in DC League of Super Pets. The DCEU, the DC Universe, how to save the DC film universe. I guess the answer is simple. The answer is Black Adam. This is a Black Adam review. Black Adam ramble, Black Adam rant. This is not Shazam. This is Black Adam. The hierarchy of power is about to change. Superman is back.
I made angry videos in the community and said, well, here's our W, Drits the drag down.
Why are y'all doubling up on HiTop DA is gonna kill somebody? Thanks for the super chat. Yeah, I forgot how poor the descriptions were. Where the descriptions are pseudo tags. He tries to organically put them into a description when really it's just a tag game of if people are looking for hierarchy is about to change, this will pop up. If people are looking for Superman is back, League of Super Pets, whatever, this will change. It's a disgusting practice.
But yeah, Black Adam, thoughts about that? It was a movie.
I got the final 25 minutes.
I got like 2 laughs. I really like Dr. Fate.
Dr. Fate's good. Like Hawkman.
Hawkman was cool.
Like the kids, even though people are just like, oh, they don't do anything. I don't care.
There wasn't a whole lot of time with them, but they made me care about them. Yeah. And that's enough. I don't know if I really like the girl's outfit or really hate it. I like it when it's in motion because it's got the swirly. That looks really good.
Every attack of hers in slow motion I do not understand why. Every attack of hers is in slow motion.
Every attack. It's fine.
I mean, just do the attack. It's, every time, ooh, fit close up on her face.
Boy,
like,
that intro, Lord,
The Almighty Jew
I had
Hansen
to
says,
watch 3 times.
why even have a description? Like, why not just make comments or do it in the video?
Yeah, seriously. So I watched it 3 times and I still forgot. Because once he died and he was just like, we are the demons. I was like, there's demons in this movie? It's like, oh, no, they mentioned it before. It just sort of it was just in a mind prison for me. Because they just go, king whatever. He wanted the crown and the crown is made out of this. And the people of this were dead. I was just like, oh, y'all dumping so much on me. And it's fine if you have some sort of knowledge of the universe, or if it's like smaller things, something like Star Wars, where they just go, the galaxy is in peril.
the text crawl.
Yeah, the text crawl. The revolutionaries, they're over here. Like, okay, you know what a revolutionary is. They're not called revolutionaries. I forget. The Republic. The Republic is over here. You know what a Republic is. It's just like they want this medal, whatever. And then it's something I don't understand is Black Adam absolutely should know what sarcasm is, because he saw the sarcasm when old boy got stabbed. Old boy got stabbed, and then dude turned to him. He was like, to Black Adam's son, he's like, "Oh, you want your reward from the king too?" That was sarcasm. So Black Adam should understand that, but he was just like, sarcasm. What's that? There's a lot of things. I don't understand why they make him this weird alien, this robot. I really don't understand that, because he's just some dude.
What do you mean weird alien robot thing?
Because he speaks in a way such as
robotically.
Yeah.
No,
and he doesn't understand a lot of things, and him just crashing through doors and the walls and stuff.
Yes, I have doors.
Yeah, we had doors. It's like, so why did you do that through the?
That's just clear. He's a douche. He's just being a douche.
See, there's a lot of things with I just gotta sit there and just go, wait, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But we can get into this and see whatever the HiTop has to say, and then we move on to the much, much worse film.
Wakanda Forever was not good, y'all.
It was not good.
Let's get into it.
Hey, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. The hierarchy of power in the DC universe is about to change. I'm about to go see Black.
The hierarchy of power is about to change in the DC universe. I'm about to go see Black Adam. You haven't even seen it yet. You don't know his power set.
That's just memeing on the Rock's thing.
And him as well. I'm not going to do a cameo in Shazam. That's his villain. He just wants to be the big bad of the DC universe.
He wants to be the big bad hero of the DC universe, and the only person that's on his level is Superman.
It's ridiculous. Do the thing, Rock. Dang. What are you doing?
Black Adam is not just a dick. He is a villain. The Rock is not a good actor. Triton, stop this. Of all the wrestlers, the big 3 wrestlers turned actors, The Rock is at the bottom.
He was very monotone in this, and again,
why doesn't he have an accent?
Well, legit. Why does he just understand English? But after a while, I just started counting. I'm just like, I don't think he said more than 2 lines in a row in this entire film, and I don't think he did. I may have to look at that first 30 minutes once I started realizing it, but it is just a lot of just trailer lines.
Black Adam.
I am Black Adam.
Again, you fucking
Love the movie.
and even better, Black Adam. Black Adam, I think Black Adam lands the first punch. Black Adam, we will create Black Adam. This is fucking so cool right now, man. That Black Adam, his form of Black Adam justice, everyone will understand.
I am Black Adam too.
Add this. Get to what you thought. It doesn't matter with The Rock just saying Black Adam, because he's promoting the film. This means nothing. This is not funny. This is not quirky. This is just Rock saying the words Black Adam while talking about Black Adam out of context. I do not care.
Words. Black Adam.
Hierarchy
Also,
of power.
I don't know what it was, but I accepted Chris Evans' little tiny body way more than The Rock.
I don't know what it is either.
I was just like, this is wrong.
This is no, I fucking like that. I'm surprised by how much I had fun with that. I thought it was cool. What did you think? The score was awesome. Like
the music, dude.
Out
I
the
couldn't
gate.
name you a string of the music.
I know they
Neo
played.
Arcadia says, The Rock was trying to make Black Adam for 15 years and I call bullshit. If he really cares, Black Adam would have an Egyptian accent, hair, pointy ears, and actually be a villain.
Yeah, no, he doesn't care. He wants to be cool.
You can't fault him for the hair. Black people wigs don't look great. So you can't really just go slap a wig on this mug. But pointy ears, absolutely. But he's just The Rock.
Theme where it was like, no, it was just badass. It was just
yeah.
fun.
The one thing I remember is just them playing "No One Man Should Have All This Power," and my eyes just
Nami the
rolled
Goat
to the
says,
back of my
The music,
head.
the action, and the paneling.
You didn't like the power?
No, I did not. Especially since it played for all of 32 seconds and then it ended. There were like 3 times in this movie where it was just like pop song and that was it. I don't understand.
But no one man should have all that power.
When he first hops on the scene, they play some pop song, and I'm like, how are we supposed to feel about this? Because he is just murdering these people. Yeah. So are we supposed to feel like triumphant or what? What's this?
How bad are these people?
And again, I didn't like that first scene of him just mowing down these mooks.
Oh, people love it.
Because it's just essentially Superman fighting a bunch of people that have no chance against him. So I'm just watching some dude annihilate a bunch of people that he absolutely should annihilate. So I'm just like, this is just a foregone conclusion. I don't care that he's just zapping him and he's ripping him in half. I don't care. It means nothing to me. And it just kept going on and on and on and on.
Cena did a good job in Suicide Squad and in Peacemaker. Mm-hmm. Peacemaker is one of the greatest things to come out of the DCEU.
Yeah, Rock is an actor. He's
yes, Kanye West power.
Oh yeah, he storms the base and just no one man should have all this powers. Oh, I bet they were regretting that. Is it too late?
Something else.
It was a good time. Shit. Black Adam is dumb. That's what you'll hear from some critics, from some fans, from some haters. But what does it mean?
Hey, what about the people that also like it and recognize its dumbness and just go, but it's still a good time? Mm-hmm. It is a dumb film. Make no mistake.
When a movie is dumb, are we insulting it? Is a piece of art being dumb a bad thing? I don't know.
No. It's not a bad thing, but it is a thing to recognize.
Yeah.
It's something that you say to recognize that, hey, don't go into this expecting something amazing. Don't go
high art.
This is turn your brain off material type of stuff. It's dumb. It's fun. You get your Pierce Brosnan and he's killing it. You get Hawkman and he's good, but that's another thing. It's just like is Hawkman really that strong? Because they're having that punch out in the
He's not that strong.
And that's the thing. I'm just like, why isn't his head being obliterated? So if we're comparing Black Adam to Superman, is Hawkman comparable to Superman? Just this dude that's just rocking up that's like, yeah, I always been here.
Superheroes can be dumb, but they can also be inspirational. Movies can be dumb, but also be a ton of fun. I don't know, man. Well, Black Adam...
That's a comedy, though. That's not fair to label that as such. It's not doing anything other than trying to make you get a laugh.
I don't think a dumb comedy is the same as a dumb horror movie.
Or a dumb superhero movie with a prevailing theme of what does it mean to be a hero. They're trying to do something.
Change.
Cameron, Hawkman is strong, but he's not that strong.
Yeah, no.
Just like Captain America is strong, but he's not Hulk strong.
I'm just saying he shouldn't. I don't think that he should be in a punch out with Black Adam, and neither of them are taking substantial damage. That's my problem. Because, again, Black Adam is compared to Superman. Are we comparing Superman to Hawkman? And if that's the case, what is Batman doing in the Justice League? You can have 2 Supermen.
So be a ton of fun. I don't know, man. Will Black Adam change your life? Probably not. Will you learn something new about the genre, about yourself? Probably not. Black Adam is utterly silly, thin, a cliche. Black Adam is dumb. But Black Adam is passionate. Black Adam is
I forgot this man is he's a feel more than plot.
Yes, he most certainly is. The misdirect hurts the feeling stuff. Because the whole time I'm just thinking that, kid is Rock. So he had this thing. And then it's just like, no. He killed my family. And that's why I was looking at that.
YAWN.
Yeah, he's not great. But him just looking at the statue, now it has more meaning on a second watch with him just going, I'm sorry, because he's not talking about his family or anything. He's talking about the kid. So but the feelings that you get in that moment is just in that moment. It's on the second rewatch that you see when he looks in the mirror.
Do you think it would have been better if we knew from the beginning that the kid was initially Adam?
Yes, I think so. Because him looking in the mirror, I had to think about that. Because he just goes... And he goes, yeah, a lot of things changed. No, he was looking at himself as Black Adam for the first time because he had never seen himself. Because it was essentially arrow to the gut.
I don't think I've ever watched any movie that changed my life in my life.
Yeah.
Nope.
I can see people watching a film and then going, this inspired me to become like a filmmaker or something, or get into like philanthropy or save the animals or vegetarianism, something like that. I can see a lot of people going after seeing Super Size Me, which was horribly dramatized. Don't take that as fact. But I can see them just going, ooh, that's maybe pull back on the McDonald's a little bit.
Chaotic display of badassery, an indulgent explosive wrecking ball of power. And it worked for me.
It's an explosion wrecking ball of power. So we can only assume that he is as powerful as Shazam because we are met with 4 people who we do not know the strengths of Dr. Fate, Hawkman, Wind Girl, and Adam. We don't know the strength of all these people, so we can't say that Black Adam is super duper duper strong because he beat up let's say Wonder Woman. Yeah. We know how strong Wonder Woman is, but we don't know how strong these 4 people are. So we can only say that he is as strong to beat up these 4 people. And then this other demon man who we also don't know about. Could Superman have taken Demon Man? I don't know. Could Wonder Woman? I don't know. Could Flash?
If Demon Man is magic, Supes would probably lose.
I hate the Hood so much. The Hood was good.
I love
the Hood was better.
I've always loved Black Adam's New 52 look with the Hood. I've always loved it.
The shot that I loved was right when he was released and he's just floating up and he's completely in darkness except for you can see a little bit of the lightning
logo
on his chest.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's a good shot right there. And the Hood helped. The Hood is good. It's a Hood classic.
There was a Super Size Me 2. It was pretty interesting, but it wasn't about eating McDonald's. Check it out when you get a chance.
Was there?
Yeah, I never knew there was a Super Size Me 2. No, the Hood has to go. Y'all are crazy.
Yeah, that's nuts.
And it worked for me, hopefully for you. Brimming with passion, Black.
You said passion twice in 25 seconds.
Talk about the movie. Don't just talk about this. Don't just say
what's
the passion in the movie.
Hey, what's a dispassionate movie to you, HiTop Films? What's a movie lacking in passion? Because I would need to know the metric of what you see in a film to go, this is clearly passion.
And what does it say? Is it a directorial passion thing? Is it an actor passion thing? If 2 actors are not very passionate, but they're 2 side characters and the main character is super passionate.
Like, no disrespect to Hawkman, but Shazam is one of a handful of people that can press Superman. Black Adam could punch the air around his head and kill him. He's just a normal man.
Yeah, if this movie says that he's super strong,
what are you going to do?
I can only say that he's super strong in this movie. I can't be like, oh, the canon and stuff like that. I'm just saying, if Waller had a dude, Superman level, in her back pocket that she could just call
ready.
What the is the Suicide Squad? You got a Hammer Girl. I can understand El Diablo. That's a lot of fire. Jesus Christ, I hated the end, man, where it's just, I'm just like you, Black Adam, but I got fire, though. Not lightning. It's horrible. Shut that up. Enough. Oh, that just sort of went into a different direction. But
Hood is life.
Hopefully for you. Brimming with passion, Black Adam is also an inspiration. But before we talk Black Adam, I'd like...
Okay, I need to hear that.
To thank the sponsor of today's video, Established Titles.
Woo! Wee-woo! Uh-oh! I understand. There's no way he could have known. But at the same time...
What happened? What happened?
What?
I don't know this lore.
It's a big scam.
Established Titles is a big scam?
This is a big... There are videos.
This is the only time... This is the first time I've ever heard of
Really?
Established
I think
Titles.
Mudahar had a video sponsored with Established Titles. But you would have to watch the video that it was.
Yeah.
No, it's a big scam. The whole thing is you buy a plot of land, just a very small plot of land.
Oh,
in
that
Scotland.
thing!
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know that one.
Yeah.
Because, I think it was Spencer Cornelia who exposes scams and scam artists. Was just like, oh, Established Titles!
His voice kinda nice to listen to, but it's just kinda a big yawn so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just hasn't said anything about other than, oh, it's big passion, it's dumb, whatever. Once he starts getting to the specifics, hopefully we can get some meat out of this. But again, not faulting him because there's a lot of people that took this and there's no way that they could have known that this was a scam. I understand that. It's like taking some like the earthy drink and then it's just like, oh, this has a bunch of lead in it. There's no way you could have personally known that.
Absolutely.
You just took a bag. That's completely fine. But at the same
You
time,
might have done minute research, just like, okay, this is an established company. There's other people that have been sponsored by it. Why not?
No, that doesn't mean I'm not gonna laugh at you.
Yeah, now
I
want to hear this because I want to hear how much he gets into. This is great.
It's a fun, sexy, and novel way to preserve the natural woodlands of Scotland. While
Fun, natural, and sexy way.
I make sure to listen to ads for this now. I make sure to.
This is a sexy way to
yeah,
preserve the
boy.
lands.
a novel way to preserve the natural woodlands of Scotland while helping global reforestation efforts. It is a project based on the historic Scottish custom where landowners are referred to as lairds or lords and ladies in English.
525 says, you buy a random plot of land you never see. How does that not sound like a scam?
And then you just get a piece of
But
paper.
to be fair, Dad, people sponsor kids that they may never see. Except they get a photo every now and then. You just gotta hope.
You just gotta hope that it's
with
going
your
to the
heart
right
that
place.
it's going to the right place. That they're doing the thing that they say they're doing.
Then I just hope that this thing is doing the thing it is supposed to. You out there ringing the bell for Salvation Army. You put $1 in it. He take off the bill and just like, this is my dollar now. You don't know if he's actually with the Salvation Army. He just got a sign. You just gotta hope that it's going to the right place. But why would you want to do this? Why not just plant a tree? You can plant a tree.
But that requires time, effort, and it requires going to a location where
So
you would
wanna
have to
just
do
like, I'm going to just
No.
chuck $5 and...
Yeah. Because you're talking about the reforestation of a plot of land as opposed to you putting a tree in your front yard that's going to grow in 75 years. You're trying to get the rainforest back or whatever. I mean, but it's a better effort than, hey, here's a tree.
But at the same time, if everybody who went into established title does the same thing by planting a tree, then that helps. It's not about just one.
Yeah, no, definitely. But let's just say within a city, 40 people plant a tree. It's much different than going to the forest itself and making sure it's preserved or still there for the ecosystem, for the wildlife in that area, what have you.
Lords and ladies in English. Title packs give you at least 1 square foot of dedicated land on a private estate in Edelston, Scotland. And
a private estate in Scotland. You shouldn't. It's a lot of.
There's so many caveats here. There's so many tree shots here.
Somebody owns that land, but you also own it. Do you really though?
Okay, so what is the owner doing with it? Like, is this a public forest where it's just like, we're gonna plant something if you spend the money for it?
No, he said that it's a private one.
So what is the private owner doing with the land if they're not already trying to reforest it?
Anko says, and if you live nowhere near Scotland, what then?
You have the certificate that says you did the good thing.
And you got the feeling of knowing that out there's a tree with my name on it.
an official certificate.
What are you supposed to do with the land? Absolutely nothing. You're just supposed to feel good about the fact that you're helping out the planet.
It's basically going, oh, you had a tragedy, thoughts and prayers.
With a little bit of money.
Scotland, and an official certificate with a crest. Your certificate features a unique plot number with which you can see the exact location of your land, and you can even officially change your name to Lord or Lady, get it on your credit card, plane tickets, or even your dating profile. It can make a great last-minute gifts for dads, moms, and there's even a couples pack that comes with adjoining plots of land. Established Titles plants a tree with every order. They work with global charities, One Tree Planted, and Trees for the Future to support global reforestation efforts. The first 200 people purchasing a title pack using my link will be minutes away, within walking distance of my plot. We could establish a HiTop kingdom. The hierarchy of power is about to change. Established Titles is running a massive sale right now, and if you use my code HiTop, you can get an additional 10% off. Go to establishedtitles.com/hi.
It couldn't have been more than like 20.
This is very long, Nami.
Top to get your gifts now. Plus, you'll be supporting the channel. Thanks, guys. Black Adam.
Okay.
$50? $50? You can also purchase a title pack starting at $200. What the and you get 10% off? Dude, that's $5. Who cares?
Or it could be $20.
Anko says, can we go back to earthy drinks?
Earthy drinks are the
It's the best.
I have rarely seen anyone actually be on camera and consume a large quantity of that drink.
How long was that? It was about a minute.
Adam. Oh boy, Black Adam. What a strange movie. It's a strange time in the DC film universe, and this was supposed to save it. Save Warner Bros. From canceling 14 other Batgirls. They are banking on Black Adam.
Were they?
Blaze Rider says, why spend $50 on land when you can buy Sonic Frontiers instead?
Yeah, if you're playing Sonic Frontiers, you're not driving your cars and making emissions. So you're essentially saving the planet.
I don't know if it was meant to save it as much as it was going to be a hit.
It's sort of like a flagship. This is a test thing to see, hey, is this the direction that people want to go in? Because surely it'd be something like The Flash with how much they're putting into that with the reshoots and everything and the pushbacks.
Can they just throw that on
just
HBO
Max? Throw it out there. Just don't even throw it on HBO Max. Throw it on YouTube. Just be like, dang, here. Just let it be unfinished. It's just like, just here. We're just sick of this.
No, you should feel bad for anybody that was not maliciously into that program, that just thought, oh, this is a good thing. My fans may like it. We're helping to save the planet. Oh no, it's a giant scam. I'm so sorry, guys. I feel like you should make an apology video anytime you do get a sponsorship of
and it turns out to be like, oh yo, no, this drink actually did have lead. This causes infertility or something like that.
Yeah.
You should be like, all right, pull down the video or whatever, re-edit the video, whatever you got to do in the YouTube editor, whatever you got to do to just get that out of there. But you can absolutely feel bad for them because at the end of the day, it's a sponsorship, and they came in at you and just went, here, hey, you want some money? Oh, this title thing, a bunch of other people were doing it? Absolutely. A mattress? Sure. Oh, that mattress has asbestos in it. Oh, how was I supposed to know?
Adam, what a strange
Mean
concept.
Spice says, who wants a stupid piece of dirt? Stars are where it is at.
The Stars was a scam from the beginning.
Who are you to sell a star? You don't own it.
Movie. A Captain Marvel, a Shazam villain that the general public knew nothing about, dueling it out with the Justice Society of America. So many things to establish, to invest the audience in. So many pieces, so many styles, so much energy, so much happened so fast. So much chaos on the screen and most likely behind the scenes. Black Adam should not work. Forced comedy that isn't too funny. A third act.
I don't see why.
Forced comedy? What is natural comedy?
But I don't see why it shouldn't work. It's if you're talking about well here's the reason why it shouldn't work. Forced comedy again. I like that rolling up the window scene. It's been done before, but it's just like what are they supposed to do in that situation?
It's a mirthy. Yeah.
Should not work. Forced comedy that isn't too funny. A third act battle that is a copy paste of every superhero third act battle. The characterization.
Every superhero third act battle. Like what? I understand that he's like me, but he's not. But that's not every superhero third act. Big Skybeam, that is also not every superhero third act. There are pieces of it that are every superhero third act, but villain fights hero, that isn't every superhero movie. That's something that you can point to and just be like that. I would like examples instead of just saying these things are here.
Third act battle. The characterization here is very thin. The twist is very predictable.
The characterization is very
Suck my
thin.
dick. That's my request to you.
Oh yeah.
It's so harsh. The characterization is thin. With the mom, absolutely. With the kid, kind of. Black Adam, I don't think so. I think that we've got plenty for Black Adam.
But I feel like even if the characterization is thin, they do enough to establish who they are as characters. Where they go,
What they
at
value.
least Black Adam is here. Like, now that we have a protector, now y'all want to come here and try to help us? Where were y'all when they were taking over?
Fate and Hawkman got a long-standing relationship. We see what they value. Just Hawkman grabbing those people and just like, they deserve a due process. I understand. I don't know exactly what they did or anything, but they deserve to stand trial for what they did. That says a lot about him as a person. The fact that Dr. Fate wasn't just like, you got the crown, zoop magic stuff, and he's just tried to talk her out of it. That says a lot about him.
Well, the dialogue
two
very
of them,
still.
boiling down their powers to like wind and I get bigger, even though it's a lot more different than that. More different.
cybernetics
My
and
goodness. But that says a lot about them.
Like, goddamn, bro.
It's a cartoon.
This video is horrible.
Oh, this video is horrible. That's what that is.
No, you were thinking of, I don't give a it's cartoon.
Characterization here is very thin. The twist is very predictable. The dialogue very
No, Black Panther
stilted.
2 is next.
Yeah.
Unnatural, servicing the plot over the characters. The film
I'm sorry, what?
very stilted, unnatural, servicing the plot over the characters. The film
And you can't say anything about that because he didn't show an example of the dialogue service. It's another one of those, I'ma just say things, you fill in the blanks, and then I'm right. I hate that. Now, I'm not saying that there's not any in this movie. Absolutely there is.
Yeah.
It's not a very good movie. But I would like to hear what HiTop Films thinks that the plot is, the characters are, dialogue is servicing the plot instead of the characters.
The NSW, the Not Safe for Work channel is not gonna come, y'all. It ain't coming. Y'all cannot be trusted. Y'all can't be trusted in the regular it's over.
raises a lot of interesting questions about imperialism, superhero.
It did not raise imperialism bad. These people, dude, skateboard kid literally just goes up there and is like, you're colonizers here to steal our natural resources and take our oil and all this stuff. And he goes on for like a whole paragraph on this dude that should just gun butt him in the face. No, it's these people bad. Boo.
Questions about imperialism, superhero jurisdiction, fascism, murder. These heavy
superhero jurisdiction. It's not really challenged because old girl does say y'all didn't show up these 26 years when they're just destroying us.
Creative
and Hawkman
username
doesn't say
says,
anything against
I just
that.
got here. Is the video good?
No, it's not. But Hawkman doesn't say anything against that. There is no pushback. There's simply, this is the thing, and we're moving on. It's not like Hawkman was just like, we got other things to worry about. They kept this secret from the whole world. Whatever he has to say. But no, it's a one-sided thing about jurisdiction. There is no jurisdiction. It's them rocking up.
ALX, and as Not Safe for Work Discord channel would just be feet to fuck with BG. There would be a lot of feet work.
I got no problem with it, but
I
mean, if people do got a problem with it,
they can't be trusted.
If people do got a problem with it, then people got a problem with it. I'm just saying, I'm just saying, once we're looking at the end of the year stocks, just remember DA Inc. said this.
Are all brought up, argued for and against. Moral questions are constantly asked, but never really answered. By all means, I should not like this movie, considering my favorite pieces of superhero media are slower paced, emotionally raw, and human stories that do answer the questions Black Adam asks. But for some reason...
What does Black Adam ask?
The things he just said. The imperialism, fascism, the moral ambiguity of the characters. Standing for and against things like murder.
The almighty Jew Hansen says, I can be trusted with the points. I even stopped saying da as a simp.
I did. My standards are as inconsistent as my upload schedule, but I gotta be real. I was smiling throughout the entire thing. I walked out of the theater a very happy guy. Black Adam is a chaotic mess, but it's an endearing one.
This dude needs to say something.
Kevin Morris says,
He is
DA
horrible.
Incorporated should make a Discord role if he's truly for the people.
I can make a Discord role for DA Incorporated, absolutely. You didn't say what the role would be or who the role would be for. You need to tighten up your in TTS next time, homie.
The action hits,
Dabbing
it's
on 'em.
impactful, earth-shattering, which is so rare to see in these things nowadays.
I'm sorry. What?
I know. He said
What?
something about earth shattering, and then he just moved on because of course he did. We're not gonna watch that second. We don't need to watch the second video. Just transplant whenever he says Adam, just put Panther in it, and it's the same video.
Shuri.
He's not gonna say anything. We're done here.
But it's an endearing one. The action hits, it's impactful, earth-shattering, which is so rare to see in these things now.
Everybody agrees that Black Adam is basically a hero by the end of the movie, right?
He is. No.
He was a hero in the middle of it. He didn't do anything bad. He was all these people were evil.
He was just killing
that he
people.
killed. And then the people that came up to him, he was just like, we're going to fight you. You got to kneel to us or you're going to die. And then he defended himself. What did he do that would make you go in any way, shape, or form that he's not a hero?
Stop asking for Salisan!
Hits, it's impactful, earth-shattering, which is so rare to see in these things nowadays. Punches feel like punches. The sound mixing, the direction, the editing are all in support of making you feel Black Adam's power. And you do. There are these beautiful looking scenes set to the most corny of music choices where The Rock just kills hundreds upon hundreds of intergang goons. It's gratuitous, but that's the point. It's cathartic, it's fresh, it's fun, it knows
It's not fresh! It's no different than any other superhero. Hey, you know what felt fresh? Seeing the X-Men getting ripped in half in Days of Future Past. I didn't go, Jesus Christ, this is a clap because it felt fresh. I went, Jesus Christ, this is PG-13 and they get away with this? Hands rolling?
Yeah, rolling and get stepped on.
This is the type of people
No
that
Terra
watch...
says, punches feel like punches as opposed to what punches feeling like kick slaps.
I have no... martial arts, whatever.
I think it just means they have impact and weight to them, but he didn't say that.
What was I just saying? What did I just say? Oh, the TTS f***ed me up.
It's gone. Music.
No.
Black Adam ripping people apart.
Oh, yeah, thank you. This is the type of people that like things like Invincible. Because, oh my God, it's superhero, but super bloody. This is the people that like Justice League War or whatever that was.
Apocalypse.
The Justice League Dark one. Where, oh my God, all the blood and death and gore. It's so cool. No, it is a mediocre film, but my God, blood.
Like I said, I just did not care about Black Adam just beating up a bunch of mooks because I know that he's in no danger and he can rip everybody apart in a second. So why do I need to see that? In something like a Dynasty Warriors, I love playing that because I'm in control. But I don't care about watching Brock Lesnar beat up a bunch of 10-year-olds.
When he ran through the tag division, like, who cares?
exactly what it's trying to do and accomplishes it with elegance.
No, it's not elegant. It's just these words. It's punching your face obviousness.
Man. This one right here where he just goes, where's my reward? He goes, oh, you want a reward, huh? Step on over here to the pit. And he just stabs them. It's like, what? Is that the protocol? When mobs find one of them uraniums or whatever it was, why would you want to find it if that's what happens? Or is this just a random one-off, in which case the king should just pop up and be like, hey, yo, don't, if you find one, bring it here. That dude was rogue. He's going to be flogged publicly for this. Find the metal and bring it to you. There will be rewards, actual rewards. But he was murdered when everybody was coveting that. Why? This is stupid.
Neo, from what I hear, the cartoon you know what? It's gonna very much bring itself to the forefront. We're gonna know just how much it is writing versus just the spectacle of it when those later arcs of Invincible are animated. If people are still clapping, just know it's about the spectacle of it.
Because the beginning is the good part. As it goes on and on, Invincible gets worse and worse. Invincible, y'all, it's not a very good comic series. I read all of it, and I struggled to read all of it.
It wasn't a struggle for me, but it wasn't one of those, I can't put this down. When it first started off like that.
It's just like a bunch of stuff just happening that I just really didn't care about. It's just moving. Oh, he went back in time, and he's back now.
When I was into The Walking Dead, that was very much of I can't put it down. When all that Negan stuff was happening, this was way before it was brought to the video. We're talking like 3-4 seasons before. I was like, Jesus Christ, this is spectacular. Can't put it down. Then somewhere around them wearing zombie skins, I was like, I'll read it when I feel like reading it. What do you think was the turning point of Invincible? Right after the, Vitrium, whatever their name. Viltrumites War is where it really starts to turn. There's parts in that where it starts to turn, but the invasion, I should say. But right after that, oh, dude, it goes goofy.
Homage and extension to Snyder's paintings of extreme violence, except with this.
Oh, so it has happened quite recently. Oh, I guess it just has happened.
So this is just a
very
thing that's
recently.
Not unique. It's just a thing that's a thing. DA saying he doesn't want to beat up 10-year-olds. I never said that. I said I didn't want to watch Brock Lesnar do that. The 10-year-olds can get the hands. Don't worry about that.
See, I hate when things are changed in the in the mass media produced things. Like in Kick-Ass, where at the end, Kick-Ass likes the girl, and the girl's like, no, you're a nerd. No, in the movie, it's just like, oh, you're such a good dude, and blah, 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 and they're, in the comic, it's just like, no, you're a nerd, you suck, and she sends a picture of her blowing some dude to him. And it's just like, Jesus Christ! But we gotta make it all pretty for the movie. Jeez, give me my cuckoldry!
Superhero, anti-hero that I...
Oh, guys, please watch Glass Onion. I love Glass Onion to death.
The superhero, anti-hero that I want to see destroy armies, murder the evil. Cape flicks have become comedies, but this is firmly...
No, they haven't. Some cape flicks are comedies. Mm-hmm. Guardians of the Galaxy, those are comedies. Thor is a comedy.
But the Batman... That's a really lauded film, and it's not that.
What's the Joker comedy? Spider-Man has comedy bits in it, but it's not a comedy.
Far From Home. That was not Far From Home. No Way Home. That was a lot of sad stuff in there.
A lot of sad in there.
BG pro cuckolding.
Hey, I'm pro whoever you are to get your rocks off, whatever you gotta do.
Whatever you gotta do legally.
As long as it's legal.
Apparently pee and feet and poop.
I mean, as long as I ain't gotta deal with it, you can do whatever you want.
Nah, don't talk to me about poop.
Don't talk to me about it. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to hear about you. Oh, my wife is getting railed by this dude and it gets me. I don't want to hear that shit. But if that's what you're doing in your private time, do you?
comfortable, committed to being a gigantic, loud action movie, a B movie roller coaster, a showcase of power.
I'm so sick. Soft band. HiTop Films soft band. He's just saying words with images on screen. It's not afraid to be this, a B movie, gigantic.
We are halfway through.
What is
and
he
I don't
saying?
know why he likes this movie or it's an inspiration or what have you. It's absolutely disgusting.
Has he said Dr. Fate? Man.
Has he said Hawkman?
Jesus, he's just saying
Has
stuff.
he said a
Why is
character?
this bastard popular?
Has he said a character that's not Black Adam?
Has he shown the villain? Well, he did
Yeah,
show
he
him
did.
rising from the water.
You can't soft ban people like that.
I can do whatever I want.
Powerful gods. There's weight to the violence. Characters never feel like they are
Pause.
floating.
There's weight to the violence. Yes, Black Adam is running through these bunch of moves, but I don't care about it.
What
It
was
means
the weight
nothing.
at the end where those two are fighting? Because it didn't feel weighty. It felt floaty.
T-Rex 525 says, "It broke same ground."
It broke same ground.
Same ground.
Nobody's listening to you, you cuck.
Oh, I thought you were pro cuckoldry, VG.
I am. Doesn't mean I can't make fun of him.
But at the end, where Black Adam rips him in half, I'm like, was that dude so weak that this happened? Is Black Adam super powerful so that happened? Why is this happening now? Was Black Adam just always stronger than this dude? So as soon as he rocks up, he's just like, yeah, I can just rip you in half, no problem. And if that's the case, then shouldn't Hawkman have been on par with him since he's on par with Black Adam?
Characters never feel like they are floating in empty space. Each step, each hit, each whoosh, each clang or bang.
Sai says, "I can't hear cuck no more without remembering Synthetic Man." Naki Hollis says, "Invincible is a okay story though, but Justice League, Darkseid has a fuck army doomsday demons and we're just going to kill all our characters is a fucking abomination and I refuse to get off this."
Yeah, it's just, hey, do you want to watch a bunch of people just die? And
I
it's not
wish
even
he-
ceremonial death.
I wish he would show a movie recently that's just like, oh, they're just
not
floating.
this.
They're-
Because he just goes, it feels weighty. Every punch, every hit, every step. You go, what do you, as opposed to what? This is why this bastard is soft banned. Because he ain't saying And guess what? The next video, I'm going to be complaining the same words.
Now, that Spider-Man, he was saying some, but it was wrong as. This, I don't know what's going on here.
The visceral punch. The film
That wasn't even a punch, sir.
looks great. They got cinematographer Lauren Scher, my guy Larry, who also shot Todd Phillips' Joker, and you can tell there's way more visual texture here than in the last half decade of Marvel films.
Texture? Visual texture? What do you say to that? How do you agree with that? What's wrong with this shot?
What is
And you can
good?
tell there's way more visual texture.
What is good about this shot? What is good about this shot that
Here than in the last half.
is different from this shot?
This is a pretty bad green screen.
Okay,
I'll
so
say
I'm talking about pure
This-
face-wise.
this is
Half
not
decade of
fair.
Marvel films than in
But
most
again, what's
modern
wrong with
superhero flicks.
That,
That's what I
again,
mean.
that's a bad green screen shot. Everybody agrees that that's a bad green screen shot. You're showing the bad stuff. And the whole
You know
thing
what?
wasn't even
He's a lighting dude. So look at this gradient lighting where it looks like the
Jesus.
light is shining directly on them with their
this.
Notera says, "What is this shitty free rapbeats.com ass background music that sounds like the stuff BG plays before the stream? You should play Last Surprise instead."
My music is good.
No, don't look at me. But I want to just go back and just find all the things that he said that he quantifies. Because it can't be more than 2 things at this point. Because he's just going, it's loud, it's explosive, it's weighty and all this stuff. And sick it is.
by texture, Black Adam doesn't look sterile like gray, overly polished porcelain shot in the behind of a Best Buy.
You're in the middle of a house, just a house in the midday.
Yes.
Oh my God, the color grading,
the midday sun. Yeah, boy.
This man is truly talking about the color grading as opposed to all those other shots in Thor, Love and Thunder.
These are two separate shots trying to accomplish two separate things. This is not a fair comparison.
I don't think this is visually interesting.
I like the light coming off of Dr. Fate.
Beyond that, what is it?
The more light is on the right side.
Shut up.
They're
There's
on
dynamic.
It is a sun, and I heard dynamic, and I'm not here for this.
Shot in the behind of a Best Buy. There's dynamic lighting, poppy colors, kineticism, visual rhythm.
Kineticism!
Hey, look at the screen for a second.
This is
Nobody's
worthless.
listening to you, you cuck.
This is worthless. He's transitioning to hard.
There's no way
I'm just saying.
We cannot hard ban.
It's getting a little turgid. It's getting there. It's fluffing up a little bit. You know, getting that angle right where you sit in that picture and just go, I can get this a little bit better.
Yeah.
I don't want to look like I'm trying, but
I can't make it look like it's hard. It's gotta have some flock to it.
It's getting there. That's the point that he's at right now. Hey, I just wanted to hear them talk about Black Adam. I didn't want to talk about dick pics. Well, you're here now. Ain't nothing else to talk about.
We gonna learn you something. HiTop, just cause a way a film is made that isn't to your liking doesn't mean there isn't visual texture or whatever filmmakers speak you think this is. What the fuck is dynamic lighting? All he is saying is words. What is guile?
Dynamic lighting, poppy colors, kineticism, visual rhythm, a style. To put it...
It does look like a G!
My goodness.
You think
in letters too stylistic.
You think Thor, Love and Thunder doesn't have a style? My God.
Whether you like it or not.
I hate that film. I think it's a very bad film. But you think it doesn't have style? You think Spider-Man No Way Home doesn't have style?
What's the style?
You want to talk about punches and kinetic? What about when him and Green Goblin are just throwing hands?
Are just whopping each other.
Are you serious?
But what makes this have more style than that? What is the style in this that you're praising?
It simply, for the most part, it actually looks like a movie.
My favorite thing about the movie is like it feels like a movie.
Black Adam.
Seeing the JSA was so cool, man. I know little to nothing about Atom Smasher or Cyclone.
Then why was it so cool?
Yeah, they're just people doing things at that point. And we just have to sit there and just go, where were they for the Suicide Squad stuff? Where were they for the Batman versus Superman stuff?
When were they established?
Where were they when in the Justice League stuff, where there's just a bunch of random mooks running around and they're flying and they need help? Where were they in any of this? Where was Hawkman in any of this? That's the problem with this big world stuff. You have to wonder, like, Amanda Waller's right there. She knows what's going on. She sees the big tube. And she can't be like, oh, no, that's nothing. They'll take care of it. It's like, no, we send everybody that we can over there.
Explain yourself, you baby!
That's appropriate.
Triton Morris says, is this an ad for Black Adam?
I feel like HiTop Films is someone who is very, hey, here's the positives of things. It's so glowing. It's so flowing. It's so kinetic. Without actually explaining what makes it good. He's very much a look at it guy.
Wow. You feel those punches. Okay.
Atom Smasher or Cyclone, but I've always loved the concept of the original superhero team of veteran heroes. Dr. Fate, ever since I first watched Justice League and Young Justice as a kid, has always been so fascinating.
This video is horrible.
To me. Watching Kent Nelson, beautifully played by Pierce Brosnan, show up and get all the best lines, showcase the most emotion, and steal every...
What lines? What emotion? What scenes did he steal? You can't just say things without quantifying them. I like Pierce Brosnan. He had a lot of good lines in this. He stole quite a few scenes, but I can talk about him if I was asked. You wrote this down, or you said these words like, yes, I've made my point. I don't understand that. I don't understand how somebody could just sit there and just be like, yes, I am satisfied with this. Just simply saying that he had a lot of good lines.
Yes, Fate was nerfed heavy.
Scene was surreal. Seeing him fight alongside Hawkman in bright, heroic frames of color and light made me so happy, man. Nostalgic.
It's so much color! So much light!
Just see.
Bro, I cannot believe this is a film critic.
I cannot believe this is a popular film critic.
Someone who analyzes the medium of film and wants to be a filmmaker. And did you see his Jason Todd fan film? It is just color grading and blue and reds.
It's make what you know. This is what he knows. It's like a month in porn artists. They're not gonna draw things that they don't personally like because then you don't know. You're not like, oh man, this penis isn't turgid enough. If you into penises, you'd be like, yo, I gotta make this penis as girthy as possible because that's what I'm into. If that motherfucker's just like, I gotta draw a furry thing, they're gonna be like, oh, furry thing, whatever.
It's gonna be serviceable. To your specifications.
It's gonna be a serviceable product. But if it's something that they want to do, then it's gonna go hard. So he's doing what he wants to see. That's the same thing with Brown Table and that Interstellar Rangers commence go 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 whatever it was.
No, you had it in the space.
That's
commence.
If you say so. But that's what he wants to see. That's what he values in a piece of medium. Just like if I was to write something, it'd be a whole bunch of character stuff. It wouldn't be a bunch of action
Nobody's
stuff.
listening to you, you cuck.
All right, BG, calm down. I'm just trying to make my point. But it would be a lot of stuff that I know. Yeah. It'd be a lot of stuff that I value because then I could write it better. That's what he's doing with that.
Yeah, you can't write a great action scene because you don't care as much about action than what characters are doing.
He does not like penis.
Times when I first fell in love with this world. There's a clear love of DC here.
No, it's not. It's a bunch of people doing a bunch of colors.
Who we got?
Notera says, DA talking about the parameters of cock on stream, but yet I can't have my NSFW channel cause whittle babies might be tainted SMH.
And that has nothing to do with me.
What you said?
To please the fans to rein in a new era. I love the idea of Black Adam being a hero for his people.
And we actually... That's my request to you.
I love the Black Adam being a hero to his people. Suck my dick.
I should take that away.
You guys don't deserve it.
See the people here. We too often don't see the non-powered people, never get to empathize with them, but
I'm sorry, what? There's so many people in so many films that do not have powers that we get to emphasize with, like Mary Jane and Ned in Spider-Man.
Yep, that is the thing that we do. And again, no quantifications. And again, who cares about these dumb mooks? Because at the end of the movie, it's just like, oh, they're raising up these demons. Them demons are getting beaten by frying pans and shoes and crap like that. By big old fat 300-pound people. They're made of paper. This is his army? Why do we need to see these people rise up against these things?
here we do. It's a movie that's just as much about the ordinary as it is a showcase of the extraordinary. It attempts to bring a character who has experienced so much pain and rage, whose anger is capable of destroying cities, whose apathy towards life is a result of the apathy he and those he loved were shown. It's a movie about violence that doesn't feel the need to break the cycle of it. Black Adam's growth is not clean, his pain is not neatly grown past nor forgotten, and that's refreshing.
He literally became the hero of the people after the fact.
This is him literally washing over his sins and then forgiving himself and accepting the powers. He had to have 2 pep talks of his cool to be strong. Have one of them. I hated that. Pierce Brosnan just going, you can be all this. We need a darker night, not this light, prissy, frou bush. And then his son just be like, you can do it, daddy. Go on out there and beat these mugs up. Why am I talking in this language? Oh, because we all talk in this language. But luckily we know 15 other languages. How? Why? Whatever. Doesn't matter. But he needed 2 pep talks to accept the fact that he was a hero, and then he got a new costume for it. And don't tell me that this mug did not cleanly wash away his sins.
And he's not a hero. I'm no hero. He's no hero. We need a hero.
Meme, the hood is hitting. Shut up.
Yeah, I'm tired of the hood slander.
What cycle was priceless was broken in the Justice League? This dude is just saying stuff. He's just going like, unlike other movies, this, and not showing what those other movies are, except for when he does, and he's cherry picking specifically bad things.
Smart, but a lot of times Black Adam's protector thing is essentially an enslavement of his people. But that's not what this is. This is they love him.
Real. The passion from Dwayne Johnson is so palpable.
No, he is a mark for himself.
Yes, he is his own biggest fan.
You know who had a true passion? In Nick Cage. He wanted to play Superman. He wanted to play a superhero. He cared. He wanted that.
He made his own costume. It was a bad costume, but he made it.
If Black Adam if Rocky had true passion, he'd go, yes, I will do that, Shazam. Even though I personally don't like it, even though I personally don't want to do it, I want to continue being this character. And the people want it. It's the best for the story. It's the best for the studio.
It unifies the world as well. Also a big old fat snort.
Performance, his promotion, all of it seeming so sincere.
Like all of his films? When has he ever done a promotion where he's just like, yeah, I don't know about this one, guys.
You guys can skip this one if I'm being honest.
How many films have promotion where people are just like, maybe not this one. Hey, go check out Blank. Not this one.
Hey, I saw your new movie and I loved it. Did you? That one? Did we watch the same movie? Because that was...
Actors can put on a face and act excited. Wow.
Ian McKellen was hyping up Cats. Go find...
Sir Ian McKellen.
Go find the Cats interviews and find me anybody that's just like...
Idris Elba going,
no, he's just going, I'm playing McCavity, and he's the evilest cat, and I'll be able to wear a big trench coat, and I get a dance number. You find me anybody, and that is one of the worst movies of all times. This means nothing that people are talking positive.
Do I have to go look up I Frankenstein interviews?
Come on now.
Do I have to go look up Batman and Robin interviews? Dude. Mark Hamill does not give a... No. It was, who was it? Han. He doesn't give a shit. Harrison Ford. There we go. That mother didn't give a shit.
But it was Mark Hamill just going, if you're expecting to go into this movie recapping your childhood, you gotta pull that back a little bit, all right?
But that sounds less like, hey, we made a bad film, and more like the people that want the episode 5.
This
is not it.
This isn't what you want, but this is a good product.
Black Adam is a chaotic mess, but it's an inspiring one. I don't know what it is about the character of Black Adam
You don't even know why you're applauding it. You don't even know why you're clapping. What's up, Downfall?
that made
Leave.
The Rock
It's
so
not worth it.
interested, so
Rock-
passionate,
it's not
so
worth it.
dedicated that he spent
Because he's a super strong badass that can go against Superman, and he could be good or bad, just like the tweener that Rock played when he was a wrestler.
Rock doesn't have to do too much. He doesn't have to cry. He doesn't have to really emote. He can just sit there and just...
He can be a calm, cool badass, or he can be an evil villain.
the last decade or more trying to get this movie made. I don't understand what about this story spoke to him, but I do understand that dedication. The entire time I was watching, I kept thinking about all the hours we put into dreaming, into creating.
Holy! Oh my god, this means nothing to the film!
We can't do the second video.
At this point, I don't know, y'all.
Salad saying time.
We might need to sell
Cue it up.
We'll hear some of Wakanda Forever, and if we're feeling it, we'll give it 2 minutes, and if we're feeling it,
sick of this.
it's so disgusting.
This means
When I was
nothing.
watching it, I was just thinking of all the hours we dreamed that Rock accomplished his dream. I don't give a shit about The Rock. Give me a good movie.
Give a shit about a millionaire finally getting to play in supervillain because he wanted to.
Anti-hero, badass, superhero, hero, you mean?
Creating our Jason Todd fan film. I'm not making a profit on it. It's financed by the fans and made out of love for the character. I have no desire.
Then you have no financial stakes
You're
in it.
losing nothing, and you get to
Except your
accomplish a
time.
dream, and you get to do something that you're passionate about. So what's the negative here? It doesn't matter that you're doing it. If you're just like, I'm putting everything into this. In Brown
I've been
Table,
saving up so long.
Brown Table's putting cash into that. He's putting the work into that.
He's drawing it.
and all this stuff. He's taking an L on this for this passion project. But you're just going, the fans finance this. So good, bad, or indifference, I get to make whatever I want to, free of anything out of my
Ty
pocket.
Saldonis
This means
says,
nothing.
You take a glass of alcohol every time says Black Adam. I'm curious at what minute you die.
You take a glass of and you take a sip every time he says an adjective without quantifying it and see how long you laugh. I laugh. It's a beautiful, chaotic, amazing, big punch mess.
Inspiring.
Shut the fuck up.
Kinetic.
For the character. I have no desire to go viral. It will be released entirely free on here, and I'll probably go broke and break my back making it. But it's worth it.
You said it was
When you-
financed by the fans.
That run is horrible.
No, but he's running because he's stressed and he's trying to get somebody.
No, y'all, just peep the run.
No, that's a purpose.
Peep the run.
I am defending
Peep the
Jason
run.
Todd's actor.
Peep the run.
making it. But it's worth it. When you feel the need
Okay,
to
maybe not.
That was not a good run.
It's not a great run.
calling to tell a story, it's worth only.
What is lighting up right now? It's not even
Where is
police
the
lights
light
where it
coming
goes
from?
red and black.
Calling
It's
to tell
blue,
a
black.
story, it's worth
Bro,
almost any-
this is visual noise.
This is just. But again, this is just something that he values. So he sees.
Look at this and tell me this is a movie.
Neo Arcadia
not.
says, from memory he has more to say in the Black Panther video has more to say TBF. I said to do Black Adam 1 first because I thought it would be relatively quick because Black Panther 1 is, oof.
Yeah, I think if we'd done this second, we would have been tapped. So maybe there's a good little slide in for the Black Panther one.
anything and everything. Jason's character means the world to me. His time before and with Batman, before his life was cut short, is something I've always wanted to showcase. Because I understand what it's like to grow up in a home filled with addiction, anger, chaos.
I can't.
Same.
I can't
So
believe this.
I hate Jason Todd.
he's making this movie about himself.
He truly
Rock's
is.
passion is showing through because he wanted to do this,
And he made it about himself.
I have done this. That's what the connection is. This is.
You are
disgusting.
connecting with Rock on a passion level, and because of that, you're going, this is a great film, even though it's dumb. I love it because I see myself in it. This is relatability, Bush!
I understand the character's deep desire to escape, his deep longing for the kind of
I want to
Bro.
escape this video,
Bro.
I got a deep
These
desire for that.
These shots are not it.
He thinks they're it though. Find me a shot without dynamic lighting for this bastard. This man, if they'd be sitting on a toilet, there'd be a light shining between his legs.
Creative
Stop it
Listening
with this,
says,
my dude.
I have a video I want y'all to revisit. How do I submit it?
Shut up. You can't be serious. You
That carrot, Bush.
Corey, you in the Discord. You could come here and talk to us about it. What do you mean? How do you submit it?
He could literally call our phone right now.
It's like this.
Hey, I got a video for y'all.
How do I submit? Oh, you two strangers. What you walk in this door and be like, do this video.
You can come on my computer and type it up.
kind of love everyone deserves, but the kind we too often don't
Dude. You see, this is what he values. He was like, there's so much meaning in this shot because it's me. He's looking at him and he's just going, who am I? Me. And he's looking through the M's. Shut up!
Is this both a pseudo advertisement for the Jason Todd
100%.
movie and a, even if y'all think it's dumb or not good, it's a passion project and you have to respect
Both are absolutely true. The first pinned comment is him, my nonprofit, Jason Todd. It's my dream project. It's pinned. This is I hate this shot so much.
Why?
This
It's
dude
me.
is a nerd.
We're all nerds.
This dude is a nerd.
You mean to
I
tell
can't
me-
stand him.
You mean to tell me if there was something cosplay wise, just think of a cosplay you always wanted to do. You wouldn't do it if you had the funding and could commission somebody to do
I
it.
would do it, but I wouldn't do things like this. It would be a single cosplay
Okay, but that's
thing.
what I'm
But
saying.
he's just going, he had to frame this shot and just go, he need the M, both of the little holes of the little triangles of the M. We need to see both of his eyes. He needs to be framed in that me. Is that art in the corner? Does that say art? I'm not going to be here with this in art. No! No! Man, turn it off! We're done. He's not talking about Black Adam no more!
We don't know what he's talking about anymore.
Man!
It's been a while since you ripped off your headphones and going for a walk. I think the last time was Bricky.
It was Ricky. Man!
This isn't meant to be a shameless plug, I swear. I guess
You didn't
what I'm
talk about it for like 3 minutes! What is this? This is not a shame! This is a shameful plug.
Yep.
trying to say is Black Adam, the film, and Dwayne Johnson's clear love of the character. That love is
Nobody's
inspiration.
listening to you, you cuck.
Nobody.
He doesn't
love
have pure
is
love for the
inspiration.
film because if he did, he'd be doing whatever. He'd be in whatever little $40 million film that DC would want to put him in. Whatever's going on,
Whatever
HBO Max,
cameos.
whatever cameos, he'd be right up in there. He doesn't have to do too much. Shave your head, put on a costume, scowl, rock out. Two, 3, 4, 5 million in the bank for a day's work. He doesn't have passion for this. He wants to be the center of this.
Yeah.
Clearly.
He wants a giant DC group shot with Black Adam front and center.
Or in the background looking menacing.
Yeah, up top flying. Everybody else on the ground. He's flying with this lightning all around him.
Nobody believed that Dwayne could make a Black Adam movie.
What? Who didn't believe that? I don't care. There is no belief needed for a multi-millionaire to petition to do a project.
You can't do this, one of the most marketable in actors in the last 10 years or so. You can't do this.
With your millions of dollars.
But he believed he could make Black Adam a household name. I'm sure his pitch for the film, his love of the character, got rejected, laughed at thousands of times. But he kept...
By who? The people at DC?
What is his pitch? Is Rock a writer? What did he do? What was his pitch other than just I want to play Black Adam? You got a story? It's just so random. There's no point to the story, but it just comes.
So tired of this stupid shit.
There have been other things where people have said dumb or stupid. I don't know if I can ever get rid of the Phil one. He sounds so dejected with it. I'm just so tired of this stupid.
going, and he did it.
I guess it just speaks to a passion. At the end of the day, I was willing to fight for this thing. I was willing to fight for Black Adam. Let's fight for Black Adam. Let's fight to deliver JSA and introduce JSA. And let's also listen to the fans and fight to bring back the most beloved superhero of all time. And while 13 years ago, the studio might not have seen the value in Black Adam, that's okay. I did. Like, I felt like in my gut. And
I think audiences didn't see the value in it because it flopped.
Suck my dick. That's my request to you.
The little you laughing in the background, it always gets me.
My heart, man, that it felt like there were a lot of people who would enjoy the movie and enjoy this character of Black Adam, but also maybe more.
Find me somebody talking about a movie that's going, that wouldn't go.
Nobody's listening to you, you cuck.
There's a lot of things that get replayed quite a lot.
Dude.
But find me somebody that's going, yeah, I don't think people are going to like this character or this movie or anything. This is just things that people say when they're hyping this up. I understand that he was passionate about this, but he wasn't that passionate about it that he can't go into other things, especially your in titular, the most common villain that you have, the antagonist that you have. You can't go into his movie for a cameo. You're talking about doing what the fans want, but you're not going into that film to make it a little bit better.
Which would appeal to the fans very well.
I want Superman in my movie, but I ain't going over to that movie. What is that? What sense does that make?
Also, is HiTop Film playing a backing track while the interview also has a backing track? Because it sounds like there's a piano melody with a drum kit, but the drum kit sounds off from the piano melody, off beat from it. Like it's a different tempo.
More importantly than enjoying the movie, maybe they could see a little bit of themselves in Black Adam 2 as well. So,
and if he can do that,
oh yep, that's exactly what was happening.
If he can keep fighting, it is only more fuel to the fire to all of us who have a desire that is...
Bro, he has almost unlimited resources.
Him achieving his dream when I don't know...
Not even dream, goal.
When I don't know the circumstances behind it, I don't know where he pitched
it. Could be pure narcissism.
I don't know what he pitched. I don't know when he pitched. I don't know what he wanted to do other than him just going, hey, I want to play Black Adam. This has not inspired me to do things. When I've got so much of I've got a smaller circle in my whole thing. Because he's got, like you say, unlimited money and stuff like that. He's a high-paid actor. He is a marketable actor.
High-profile actor.
High profile. People know him. People love him. So him being on something, him walking into a movie theater, an executive meeting, means a lot more.
Hey, he can get an executive meeting.
He can do that. But the dude that played Atom Smasher, he can't be like, all right, where's the Atom Smasher spinoff? It's go time. He's got a lot less pull. I don't care.
Billy, a selfless love that is called ludicrous.
Selfless? If it was selfless, he would do the Shazam cameo.
That is called silly. A selfless love that is called ludicrous. A dream that is called unreachable. Black Adam. Who would have thought?
What a terrible...
It's disgusting. Enough of this, dude. Enough. It's not worth it.
Why did we even watch Black Adam?
I didn't need to.
How many more of these analyst videos can we do where we didn't need to even watch or read the source material.
Man.
When they talk about such surface level bullshit, such nonsensical, the kinetic energy of the punches.
Just saying stuff. Man.
Hey, y'all may not get this full Wakanda Forever.
No one wants another Flash and Green Lantern. I think that Green Lantern could have been done better. Maybe not. Maybe, I don't know. Whatever. I'd like another Green Lantern. Flash, if we're talking about
Ezra,
keep it. Keep that. But Flash is fun.
Hard band. This was more about his movie.
Is it over with the melodrama? Oh, it's half over.
Oh, hell no, it's not. Like I said, y'all might not get all of this. It depends on what he's talking about, because this was I am leaning towards actually an anomaly.
Because he didn't say anything.
This was a okie doke. It was pseudo advertisement for his, and it was more about passion and desire than anything.
You act like you need to watch the source material. We feel like we do for when people are making point. Oh, thank you for the super chat as well.
Thank you for the super chat.
Because if you were to make a reference, just like, man, the end fight where Hawkman grabbed the in helmet and he's just like, oh, they said that it would drive you crazy, but that's the spirit of his friend. I couldn't say anything about that if I had not seen it.
Imagine all the times we do revisit it where someone says, this happens at this moment. And we're like, no, if it didn't. We wouldn't have no if it didn't.
On us because
it's not on us
to have the information to talk about a thing. This is triggered stuff where you don't care about the thing and just go, oh, and Luffy and Croc sucks. Why? Oh,
I don't remember it.
Wakanda Forever.
We do not need Guy Gardner.
I would like a guy.
Kyle Rayner.
I would like a
John
movie.
Stewart.
I would like a movie where it is a Green Lantern, but Guy Gardner is also in there, and he is the worst, and everybody knows it, and everybody hates him, and everybody treats him as such. He is not to be a hero. He is not to be celebrated. He is a piece of that is on his own interests. When there's something that's going on, it's just like, we are backed up. We need 1% more help. Where is Guy Gardner? And then you cut to him and he's at a bar.
Or taking a dump.
Or taking a dump. Or eating a hot dog.
On the toilet.
With dynamic light shooting from his leg. That's what
where you can hear the splash.
That's what I want for Guy Gardner. I do not want him. I want him to show up as it's ending, pulling up his pants and going, I'm here, you guys, I'm here. And he did nothing. And people are glad for it because they knew he would screw up. That's what I want from a Guy
Tell him
Gardner
he can
film.
shove off.
Tell him he can shove off.
Description?
Hey, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. Black Panther Wakanda Forever shocked me. I've always been a fan of Ryan Coogler.
All right, we can stop this. It's just more tags.
But lately, the MCU Phase 4 has been a pretty messy. That's just not my inability to read. I thought Thor Love and Thunder was a bad joke. I still think the MCU needs huge changes, but Wakanda Forever might just be how to save the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's a meme. HiTop Films MCU videos tend to be, but hopefully this one rings true. The filmmaking on display, the emotion.
Yeah, we can stop that.
Stop reading. The lack of bathos. I think he meant pathos.
Pathos would probably be.
It's BATHOS, unless that's something that I don't know about. All of it builds to what I believe is the best of Phase 4. Hence the title, Wakanda Forever, the best of Phase 4. Thank you for listening, watching, supporting Wakanda Film Review, this MCU video essay. So check out our Jason Todd film.
Naki, everybody has awesome moments at times. Even the worst character in the world, I'm sure, has an awesome moment or two. I hate Guy Gardner. I just always have. You guys ever watch Young Justice? Yes, I watched the first 2 seasons. I haven't watched the last 2.
I've seen none of it.
It's pretty good. Yeah, let's just get into this. And if we don't like it, we'll do some salad or some mark or whatever we feel like.
Hey, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. So I'm about to see Wakanda Forever, and I'm actually excited. The last few Marvel movies, I've been dragged through the streets, beaten to death, and tossed into the goddamn river. Because I love Ryan Coogler as a filmmaker. Creed, Fruitvale Station, both masterpieces. The first Black Panther is one of the best MCU scripts.
Oh,
Killmonger.
It's not.
You want to talk about typical superheroes? It's typical superheroes.
Killmonger wanted to kill children.
Awesome.
The system of rulership being a contest
of strength
is dumb because that speaks nothing to your ability to lead. What if you just got out of a battle and your leg is messed up, but you know that you could have won if it wasn't, and there's no way to put it off? It's not a good system to have that be the system.
And I'm excited to see what they do, honestly. I mean, the trailer looked like a movie, and I hope...
He said it again.
The trailer looked like I can't... This is the same video! I said it!
Yo, what did you all think of Wakanda Forever? Seriously, I've seen polar opposite opinions all around the board. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Let me know. Me? I 100% believe this is a leap in the right direction. I believe so much of this film.
He asked how what we thought, and we didn't say what we thought. I think this is one of the most boring movies of all time.
It was a very... So, it operates less as a film and more as a tribute. And I feel like it's a detriment to the film itself. I understand the tribute. I am fine with the tribute. I understand what they wanted to do with it. But there are too many times in this film where they stop everything to go, hey, remember T'Challa?
Math and T'Challa. I understand. I completely understand with that, but just pull that back. Shuri's is in the midst of her grief and depression and anger and all that stuff, but she's not the Shuri from the other movies, which is what really hurts it, because I wanted to see that. I like her quite a lot. I like her being all sarcastic and
fun and smarmy
and all. I love that, but we didn't get enough of that here. And that's another thing that brought that down to me. Okoye, she's just sort of in country woman, big spear, whatever. So she's not too much. I kind of liked their dialogue when they were just looking at old girl and just going, "Is the glitter too much?" That back and forth right there. But then once they went into the room, I'm just like, all this just sucks. Throw this away. But
and Riri, ugh.
Riri.
Says, what is up, my African American people? The movie was very good. BLM, please watch my fan movie.
Oh, man, I don't normally say that white people shouldn't have an opinion on movies, but you keep your Black Panther opinions, HiTop Films. I don't need to hear it. I'm kidding. He have whatever opinion he wants, but no, he doesn't. He shouldn't. Don't watch this movie. But yeah, it's just stuff like that, and not really a whole lot happens. Namor.
I like Namor enough. I like him more in the comics though.
I didn't. He's a dude, and I hated his little wing feet. That was stupid.
That's Namor.
Yeah, don't do it.
But then you'll have people going, he doesn't have the wing feet.
Dad, let them. It's dumb.
I feel like the things Namor wanted were very good, which is, hey, my people have just been over left and right. Absolutely. Can we get something here?
I would have loved for him to be like, 5 years ago, my people just disappeared. What was that? Nobody came down here to check on us. I would have loved him to be like that, to mention the snap, because that surely had to affect them as well. Like our economy broke down. That's why we're up here trying to get these. That's
we have
why we
so
don't want
few of us already.
Something like that. But there's just not enough of that. And I don't understand the whole vibranium finder. Find us the scientist and bring her here and kill her. It's like, oh, so they don't have schematics. They don't have anything that's like, this is the blueprint of the... What do you think you're doing by getting the scientists and then just going, they're dead, and I guess they're never going to find this vibranium again? That's not how this works. That's not how anything works. It's a dumb plan for a dumb man that they had to airbrush out his penis.
Because he was
swinging. Don't put him in those little shorts if you gotta be like, dang, that man packing. And then you gotta do something about it. Fix your
I
frame
guess we have
one.
opposite opinions because I thought the T'Challa grieving stuff was like the only interesting part of the movie. The part with the blue Aquakondans was super dumb.
Yeah, that was awful.
I like the beginning grieving. I like the end grieving. I didn't like them sitting around the campfire, the mama and Shuri just going, I want to burn down the whole world. Why? That's not really a thing that you should be thinking in this moment because we're gonna get to the super chat. I know. But that's just sort of out of character because it's not like the world is what did it. It's somebody had a really good fan theory of he wanted to go public with the whole vibranium stuff, so they had him killed, and that's why the mom, including she was in on it. That's why she was the one that walked out and was just like, he's gone. And then the machine, which was all that time it was going on, and just like his heart rate is blah blah blah, without even an update. It doesn't even say that he died.
Yeah.
She has to ask. So that it was good. It was a fan theory. I don't know if that's it. It's not true. But I was just like, that'd be more interesting. Read the super chat.
Look, I love Killmonger as a villain, and as a black man in America, I understand how he feels. He's not a good guy. His play was flawed. Step one. He was going to be more black people killed than saved. He's a monster.
Yeah, people. He's not. I understand the whole anti-hero doing bad things for good reasons.
On top of that, he's a more interesting villain than you get a lot from the MCU.
But he had a bad plan. It's not good.
And he's a bad man.
Bad man.
Should be the blueprint going forward. I believe Wakanda Forever is the best Phase 4 film. But before we get into it, I'd like to thank the sponsor of today's video.
He can't do it.
Video, Raycon. The holiday.
Okay, Raycon's fine.
Notera says,
your ass are boring.
in the part where the movie pretends it's not a Marvel for dumb babies and acts like, oh no, is Shuri gonna kill the villain, and it's just like, can you fuck off movie.
Dude! And then if she does, it's like, who cares? He deserves it.
But we've got to end the cycle
of hatred, and if she didn't, and if she had to be the one to bring him back to call off the people, because if she didn't call off the people, everybody would be dead.
Can I just say, if you like that, but you hated what happened in The Last of Us 2, you can suck all the penises. Because what is the difference?
Just sitting over there, it's like, ah! Like, okay.
No, it's not going to happen.
And what was that big water pit in the tower where they both just drowned? Why did Riri survive when she was knocked out?
What I don't like is the whole run child as he's winding up, and they have a conversation essentially of what is her staying there going to prevent? Why don't you both run?
Legit.
You have time to say run. You have time for Riri to go, no, I'm not going to leave you here. And then you've got time to watch him swing his water bullets at you.
What is that window made out of? And he goes, I'm going to be back in a week. Bury you dead and all that stuff.
Hey, why did the mom die?
Why?
Needed it for the story.
Weak lungs, I gotta assume. Maybe she was...
Weak lungs? She's the queen!
Maybe, okay, so...
If it was established that her lungs were weakened, I'd say that. But you can't just go, oh, weak lungs. Shut up!
Maybe because the daddy had
the
the
Almighty
Black
Jew
Panther
Hansen
stuff.
says, I am back.
Welcome back. The daddy had the Black Panther stuff. So maybe his sperm was just so virile that it blew straight through her guts and into the lungs and damaged.
Hey, when you're danging like that.
Says, I think he's right. I think Black Panther 2 is the best movie in Phase 4. The less we talk about No Way Home and Doctor Strange 2, the better.
We can talk about that in just a second. But him just going, bury your dad, I'm going to be back in a week. There's essentially nobody there that can take him. And Riri is right there and essentially dying. The person that he wants. He goes, I'm going to be back. Back for what? Back for the person that's right there that you want to kill? Throw another bomb You're willing to kill the entirety of Wakanda, but you can't throw one more water bomb, kill this entire place, including the person that you want, and then peace out? I don't understand that. It's dumb. He got wing feet. Black Panther 2 is the best movie of Phase 4.
I would say so.
No Way Home has a lot of problems.
Yes.
But it's interesting.
I think it's more interesting than this film. I think it's better done than this film.
There's a lot more to like in that film. It's
Doctor Strange 2 is just awful.
Doctor Strange 2 is not good. But here it's a big grief film. And if you're not about that, because theme of grief, we got that. Understand? I'm going to talk about themes here. Don't slam me. But this is what this is about. Did we thank him for the super chat before?
We can thank him for this one.
Oh, there's another one. I was looking at you, so I can't see out of the peripheral.
He was a Black Panther, not a Spider-Man. Da. Thank you for the super chats.
Who? What? What did I say? I talk a lot. I don't know. I don't remember. I guess he was. You're right.
Oh, hell no.
I guess you're wrong. Whatever. Trigger said you're wrong. But Black Panther, No Way Home. Yeah, it's a big theme of grief because Namor also has his grief that he needs to get over with his mama and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you for the super chat.
And his people.
And his people and stuff like that. So they're just sort of like a shared grief because she went, I want to watch this world burn because of T'Challa and all that stuff. And then he just goes, we can burn the world together. And then it's just like, this is what you could become if you go down this path. And that's what the spirit was. It's just like, I kill you. And then she's like, no, I don't want to become you. And you burn the world, whatever.
You should
blah,
become
blah, blah.
me or whatever.
But if you're not here for that, then
Andy B3 says, I hate the M'Baku fight against Namor. Why would Namor struggle against Shuri and not M'Baku?
'Cause Skronk.
Yeah. M'Baku should also be dead. He is of average. He is a man of above average strength, and Namor hit him square in the chest, and he flew back very far. There was nothing protecting his neck or his head. M'Baku should be dead. I like M'Baku. That mother should be dead.
I think if Namor mentioned the snap, like you said, it would have actually made things make way more sense.
I would have preferred that because there's not enough talking about the snap and the big implications of it.
Yeah.
Because you have 5 years of, oh man, we gotta produce less food now. Class sizes get smaller. Universities, they have less entries and all that.
Professors,
the world economy. There's just banks out there
inventors
with $500,000 in there with a dude that got snapped away and he didn't have a family, so it's just sitting there. There's a whole lot of stuff that goes into the snap, and then they just all brought back, and you just have to go. So now there's essentially double the amount of people in the world. And we have to get back to normal after we had 5 years of trying to get to a new normal. And you also got to account for the people that are just like, they were snapped away in an airplane.
Yeah, which is, there's dead people. You're just gonna wake up and not be on that flight anymore.
Yeah, unless
you're falling.
Unless the snap included, I'm gonna snap them to a safe location. But if that's the case, say you were flying over Virginia, but your home is in Arizona. Now you're just in a strange place in Virginia with maybe no money, maybe a frozen account, definitely expired cards.
Change numbers from your family members potentially. Cell phone plan that's dead.
Yeah. So
internal battle that goes on within the MCU. Both films, I think, exemplify the struggle between making art, between making a film that is deeply personal and making a product meant to appease, entertain everyone. The struggle of a passionate visionary trying to make it.
If this bastard
we might
one more again.
This might be.
Anika McCletchy says, the Hulk asked to bring people back safely.
What does that mean? What does it mean? What if somebody was hooked up on a ventilator in the hospital when they were snapped? Are they brought back on that same ventilator? Did they just have an empty bed available with that ventilator? Brought back safely. Again, you're safely on the ground in Virginia, but I live in Detroit. What the help, Hulk? Where's my government funding?
this film more than just a commodity. The first Black Panther has so many game-changing, powerful moments, profound reflection.
What changed in the game? What did the first Black Panther do that changed something for the next Black Panther? There would be no tap betting because DA would be the one to tap.
Absolutely. Did we hear about Namor not having a penis? Does he not have a penis in the movie? Or
what did I miss?
Everything and nothing. But does he not have a penis in the movie because he's some freaky fish man? Or are you talking about the airbrushing out of his penis? Because my goodness, it's like we can't be having this just showing my kid. I got kids here, my dude. Cover that up.
But kids won't care about a dog. They don't recognize sexual organs as sexual.
Sure, but maybe like a 14 or 15-year-old.
Then they're gonna be looking anyway. Give them the dog.
You don't want to be on record saying give a 14 or 15-year-old a dog.
No, we've said more than enough throughout these years.
Worse.
We've said and done worse.
And done. Hold on. Run that back.
Oh, is that just me? I mean, said worse.
Ryan Coogler came in and not only made $1 billion movement, but injected so much of himself, so much empathy into the larger-than-life world of Wakanda.
Hey, can you say what you
T-Rex 525 says, give him the dong.
Give
him the dong.
Release the dong cut. We actually see the snap happen in WandaVision where all the doctors, patients, and nurses come back all at once and we see the chaos. That was the one and only time we see the effect of it happening. Yeah, and I like that. But again, that still raises a whole lot of questions about that. Like somebody on a ventilator. Do they come back on that ventilator? Do they have ventilators available?
It's safely without whatever was afflicting them. Like if you're in the middle of heart surgery and get shipped back, are you done with your heart surgery and has it been a success? Or are you just safely back to where you were before and now you're dying because of your heart issue?
I appreciate the scene, but I would love an anthology about people before.
That should definitely be a Marvel show. Why wouldn't that be?
Yes, before, during, and after the snap. It just be 3 episodes.
Naki Hollis says, B, G, do you know to go on a list? Also, please read my last comment.
We're always going to be on a list.
It does exist.
Where is your last comment? He was talking about Black Panther's dad sperm killing his mom. My joke was that Spider-Man was the only Marvel character that had a sperm.
Oh, okay, that's what it was. Oh, okay. I get it. Yeah. Okay, that's
my radioactive sperm.
Yeah.
She took too much jizz up there.
But that's that was radioactive sperm. I just meant powerful virile sperm shooting through her in a single line.
Like Will Smith character. Will Smith superhero character.
Oh, Hitchcock.
I just thought Hitch.
I was thinking
Hancock. That's right.
Hitchcock.
Yeah, because I was thinking Hitch.
Scary Movie 2.
Yeah.
Where that happened. Those are very.
Are
they good? Are they good? I watched a clip of the skeleton running toward her, just like, oh, please just die, bitch, die! Thank you, Lord! Oh my God, she's just gonna kill us! It would have just been you if you would have shut the fuck up. Now I laughed at that, and. You take my little hand will always be funny.
My other hand isn't strong enough. You take my little hand. No, take it!
I know for a fact there's gonna be some clunkers.
I feel like it would get enough of chuckles out of you. You'd be like, okay.
And a couple of big laughs.
With Chadwick Boseman's passing, I was so worried that Wakanda Forever would be an exploitation of grief.
Where is the line of that?
Yeah, Shuri's character was the entirety of the grief of her brother dying and not being able to get over it.
Where do you draw the line? Because I remember this happening when I think it was Prince died. And I remember Mama watching MTV and just crying. And I'm like, at what point does this tribute become exploitative? Because they just play all Prince stuff all day. And of course people are going to tune into it. So you got the avatars, you got the viewership. At what point is it just, we want to celebrate the life of this artist we love, of this person we loved, and hey, we can use this in our film, in our TV show as a viewership, as a publicity stunt to get people's eyeballs on the product.
Yeah,
it's up to you.
Lie. But when a full character's entire characterization is about her grief and trying to get over it because of the brother, when there's so many conversations about him, I think it feels exploitative.
So what's the difference of Far From Home and the grief of Tony Stark versus this grief? Except that it happened to an actual person.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
I don't think that was any more or less comprehensive of a tribute.
I guess the argument could be made that Robert Downey Jr. could always come back as like an alternate universe.
Yeah, absolutely.
But there will be no more.
Which is what's gonna happen? Not alternate universe, but it's gonna be an alien asshole, and I think that's perfectly fine.
I would have preferred to just see him be done.
I mean, but technically he is done. That's not Tony Stark. It's just an alien.
I would prefer to see Robert Downey Jr. do that.
Do you feel the same way about Hugh Jackman though?
Yes, I feel 100% the way. I said
even
that
if it's not Discord. The same Wolverine.
Yep, I feel
that's crazy
because it was a big out. I felt the same way about Patrick Stewart. Even though I'm big smelly marketer, did it and then I was like, yeah.
I don't understand how anybody can be a mark of that
stinky
stupid.
mark.
Oh my God! It's the '90s X-Men. Yeah, let's all clap.
But
this one's for you, Marks.
But outside of that being a very bad movie, even if it was an amazing movie, I still would have preferred him just going out in Logan because that was a good out. Same thing. It's once you're done with the character, once you say you're done with the character, I would prefer that it just be done.
I can understand that, but that's just like, a wrestler retiring and coming back for it.
I feel the same way.
I really don't care as much if it's not the actual guy.
Nah, I feel the same.
Because I feel like it's fine to give the fans a little bit of something sometimes. I would never want a new movie featuring alien Tony Stark being Tony Stark. I would never, and it's played by Robert. I would never want that. But a cameo, a 4-minute, I don't care.
Maybe that's my cynical side, man, the MCU hater in me. But the thing is, I want more because...
He used that shot again.
Most certainly
you truly just want this high art cinematography bush. He clearly does not care about plots.
Yeah, no, it is the shot is the thing. He needs work, Robert Downey Jr.
Because I care. So people that don't care about that cinematography and bush don't care.
To them?
I care more about plot and characters. I don't care how a shot is shot. I don't care how Black Adam looked. I care about how he acted. Was it consistent within the story? Was it enjoyable? I would hate an AI Tony. Absolutely hate. I wouldn't mind an AI Tony voice.
Because I care. I was worried that Wakanda Forever would be a shallow Disney-fied funeral service, Mickey Mouse's memoriam. And yeah, man, the worst thing's my least favorite.
What evidence did you have that it would have been something like that? That it wouldn't have been a respectful tribute to him? What have they done that would lead you to believe that? This is different from a Tony Stark thing. Mm-hmm. This is a real man dying after a wildly successful film. And now it's just like, how do we continue on past this? With all of these characters, when he was the titular character, he was the ruler, he was the leader, he was the Black Panther. How do we continue?
This is not a hot take, but they should have just recast him.
I believe so as well.
And I think even Chadwick was like, the character should continue on, but I can't 100%. That might just be from my memory, and it might be twisted by something someone else said. Someone in his family or something said.
But I feel the same way about Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
I understand, like, keeping the legacy of the character and the person and all that, but if there's a story to be told, tell it. Now, this goes a little bit, something like the AI stuff where they're recreating people in their faces. Kill that noise. That's horrible. But if you're just like, we want this character, bring in another person.
This isn't Heath Ledger. Let's just say it was Joaquin Phoenix that became the Heath Ledger Joker in the next Batman.
This is the same character, but it's not this dude.
It's not the actor.
It's not this. We're not puppeting General Tarkin, old dude from Star Wars. We're just this is a puppet. All right, you guys, calm down. This is what we doing. Why did it just go right to the end?
And it looks like you.
Bald and beard. That's what I want.
Notera says, they should have had the Black Panther played by the spinning gold Chadwick NFT.
That would have been the shameless thing that he was talking about.
That would have been the one where people were like, "Oh,
I don't know about this." And
oh no, I can't clap.
Maybe
for this
pull
one.
this back. This is what I wanted. This is what Guy Gardner should be.
Toilet paper on the shoe.
What did I miss? Have a dead hero as well, where he just farts in the room and just go, "Hey guys," and it's just like mood killer. That's what I want with this piece.
And the toilet paper falls right on their face.
Disrespectful. Get him out of here. He's great. I hate him.
The worst things, my least favorite things about Wakanda Forever are my least favorite things about the current state of the MCU. Mickey goddamn Mouse sticking his little goddamn grubby mouse paws into a real human story. A story about icons, but always a story about humanity. Mickey's chuckle, his laugh, his cackle of glee.
What is he talking about here?
He's talking about something, and he sure is talking about it.
Pushing Ironheart's setup while reminding us that Watson from Sherlock was indeed a character. His predatory...
Okay, you can go with the Riri thing, but that guy was in the films. Why are we just not going to have any character from any MCU film?
When they have a direct line to the government and a lot in America and all that stuff, they're not going to use it when they need a line
he
to
was
America.
He was a big part of the storyline. Disney didn't want a Spider-Man toy on a child's tombstone some time ago because of the brand recognition when a father posted it on social media. Yeah, Disney sucks.
Yeah.
Now smile overworking the VFX artist getting final cut over the film. That god-awful evil grin reminding us that it's all connected, that it's all fun, it's all super, it's all... But the thing with it...
But the film can still have fun, even with all the dramatization, with all that stuff. Because the same thing happened in the first Black Panther movie.
Yeah.
This film, the thing with a good chunk of the first Black Panther is that Ryan Coogler can tame the mouse, keep him at bay, give him just enough cheese, catch that little rat fuck in his artistic mousetrap. Yeah, Mickey, yeah. What the fuck? Ryan Coogler's work is awesome,
Chris the
man.
Joke says, HiTop, wah wah wah, Mickey wah wah wah, Wakanda wah wah.
He's just going... whatever he's talking about, he sure is talking about it.
This is horrible.
Inspiring.
Hospitals that they have murals of their characters on their wall. Gee, dude,
Disney is super protective of their brand, just like Nintendo. And
it's a hospital.
It's disgusting, dude.
It ain't a strip club. What do you think is going on in a hospital? They're not scamming people. They are scamming people. American healthcare is a scam. In this TED Talk, I will.
TEDx Talk. Don't act like you're gonna get a TED Talk. You pay that money.
Station Creed, both bangers. His career is an inspiration to all artists who don't.
Inspiration, passion, color, dynamic, not like.
His career is an inspiration to all artists who don't have a huge network, who start with very little, whose drive and dedication often feels unseen.
Isn't that a lot of directors and artists?
He's not an inspiration for me because I don't know his story. And if he lucked into this, well, how am I going to be inspired by somebody lucking into something? Him having a good enough script that he go, yeah, I guess, whatever, dang. Can I go into a security job and hoping to luck into it when they want me while I don't have experience? And should I be inspired to just go, just do it and maybe you'll luck out one day?
You should see the amount of applications I've put in for computer programmer jobs.
I did. I was on Indeed and I was on what was the other one that was on?
LinkedIn, Hired, Monster, Angel List.
That sounds like a porn site, sir.
They changed their name recently. It was purely for startup programming jobs.
ZipRecruiter. And both of them have a number of how many applications have you sent out. I was just like, oh, this is not doing good for the old self-esteem.
You should see the 99 plus on my Indeed.
It's bad.
You should see my LinkedIn. There would be some nights where my inbox was literally the first 2 pages where you submitted an application to.
Yeah, it's bad. So yeah, I don't feel inspired by this dude living his dream.
No.
I don't think I've ever been inspired by somebody living their dream. Because it has nothing to do with me. It has, I don't know their circumstances, their situations.
Some people will meet their dreams, some people won't.
Yeah.
Why would the person that does inspire me to keep going any less than I don't want to be the person that didn't get their dream? Like, it's whatever. Do you?
He effectively changed the world.
H-Bomber was hilarious. H-Bomber is hilarious in general.
That was a great joke. Oh, dude, that video, I've seen it, 6-7 times.
He's so good.
Make your money whenever you can. Absolutely.
Feels unseen. He effectively changed the world, changed our culture, gave people who don't look like...
Changed the world? Changed our culture? What did he change?
What is your culture?
What culture did he change? Are people now bumping like, yo, Africa stuff? Some kid that watched Black Panther.
I made angry videos and the community frowned and said, well, hereby the view drits the drag down.
Okay, the problem with praising people for getting jobs, I don't care about them or their field they're in, it's white noise.
Yeah. It's whatever.
Good on you.
I'm glad that a person is succeeding in whatever they want to do. I'm glad that they were given that opportunity. But that does nothing for me to be inspired by that.
Nothing.
If somebody gets a security plus job with no experience, I wouldn't be like, oh, I'm going to do it too. I'm like, woof them. Why not me?
Why did they get that?
The opposite of inspired. I'd be pissed. I'll pay you for the super chat.
Thank you for the super chat.
But again, what 6, 7, 8-year-old kid is now studying African stuff because of Black Panther? I'm sure it does exist, but
no, it's actually the opposite because they're banning critical race theory books in schools and they're changing racist texts in like Huckleberry Finn.
Ooh, kill that noise. Just you gotta keep that in.
If anything, it potentially opened the eyes of kids and a bunch of white people went, oh, we don't want them to know about that. Let's push harder to ban it.
But even if there was a large number of people who were inspired to study African stuff because of it, is it a big enough sample size to go, it inspired all of us?
Changed our culture.
It did not. It was a movie that came out. People liked it. And then we moved on. It's not like people are just like, you see an interview and it just goes, I was inspired to make this villain because of Killmonger or anything like that. We don't really see that.
Who don't look like me, a hero, a legend.
Gee, did he say don't look like me? You're not a black man.
That's what he's saying.
No, I'm saying he's speaking for black people.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I don't care about Black Panther being a black guy.
I don't care. I understand people want representation.
And I understand the people that do care. But I like Static more than Black Panther.
I don't care about seeing bald,
Dutch says,
black,
Guardians of
people.
Galaxy had way more impact.
I would say that had a lot more impact because it showed that not very marketable people can succeed someplace. But I don't care about seeing bald people in movies.
Clearly from Black Adam.
Yeah. Ugh. When I was a kid, I wasn't like black people. I understand the people that were. I understand that completely. You do you. If you want to be inspired, if you need to be inspired by somebody who gives you representation, you do that. But just seeing somebody on screen, it doesn't really do anything where it's just like me. I saw a post on Twitter a while ago where it's just like, Rhodey got the little legs. And somebody's like, I got those legs or something similar to them leg braces like that. And I'm happy to see somebody in media that has those as well. I go, nothing about the character, nothing about what he's doing or anything, just simply because he has those legs. And
it's not hindering him in any way.
I just don't understand that mindset of, I see representation, and it's not the character, it's not what they're doing or anything about it. It's just simply that they're here. I just don't understand that personally. If you do that, if you doing that, I understand that. Talk to me about it, because I would want to understand what's the reason behind you just seeing, yo, black superhero, yay!
I had this discussion a long time ago when Resident Evil 6 was coming out, and people were like, we need more black people in the game. And I was like, I would care more if there was a story told about the black person than just being a black person. Like, I wouldn't care if peers...
T-Rex 525 says, change the world. My final message. Goodbye.
I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care if Piers, which is one of the playable characters, was a black guy, because just him being black doesn't really do anything for me. But I care more about Franklin in Grand Theft Auto 6 because there's a story, or Grand Theft Auto 5 because there's a story being told
Naki Hollis
about
says,
him being black.
I will keep saying this until both sides remember the freedom of speak is not freedom from hate speak. That, and we need it to teach the next general what to fight against and learn from.
Yeah, no, there's reasons for it, and I have no problems with that. I just don't understand a black person just going, oh, there's a black person on screen, clap.
Liking black person more than somebody like Wonder Woman, whose values align more than what you are. Or you just like what she's doing, but you like Black Panther more simply because he's a black man. I just don't understand that. And I would like to have a conversation with somebody who does think like that. Mm-hmm. Just to understand why exactly, what's the mindset behind that, because I don't have that mindset.
Our culture gave people who don't look like me a hero, a legend to aspire to be. And
I don't aspire to be one of...
I don't aspire to be
the richest muff.
I'ma go crazy writing up short stories in 2023. Young Ripa inspired to do my fiction now more than ever. Creator of Item #1.
Here's the thing. I inspire to be a person based on their values.
Yes.
I like when I was a kid, I loved Superman because I aspired to be a good person like Superman. I don't want to be a good person like Black Panther because he's black. I don't connect more with him with his blackness. I can connect with his sense of duty. I can connect with that, but not, oh, it's a black guy doing cool things, and that's cool to me. Now, I understand for children, they could definitely want that. Oh, because you see a lot of it with, like, when Captain Marvel came out, it's just like, I'm happy there's someone like me doing cool things. And understandable. You're a kid, you want someone that looks like you, to act like you, to be like you, to do cool things. So you could go, that's cool, I want to be them. You want to dress up as them and get their posters. But as a grown man, I would rather a person's values align more than with what I like, as opposed to, oh, you are simply just a black man. I don't want to be black. You heard it here first.
There are issues that comes with being an African American in America.
Dude. Many much issues. I have been stopped multiple times simply because I was black and out with friends walking in the streets.
But I like the freedom to say whatever I want, because I could just play that race card. Oh boy.
I like the Black Panther movie because it showed how the black community has a horrible habit to leave each other behind for the betterment of us and ours, which is a fine message to take from it. There's no problem with Black Panther. There's no problem with the Black Panther movie. I have a problem with this white guy saying there's a guy that's not like me that people can look up to that do look like him. When
I can look up to Superman even though he doesn't look like me.
I would rather you look up to somebody because you want to be like them, not because they are already like you and doing cool things.
Would you rather look up to, say I'm a black kid, a poor black kid. Would you rather look up to a poor white guy who rose up through the ranks and then became an executive director? Or would you rather look up to a black dude that was born into the role, molded into it, rich from birth, and then got into the director position? I'd much rather be into the white dude that rose up from nothing into that, instead of just some dude who's just the same skin color as me. That's what the whole thing is. people have devolved at the appearance level of relatability. Yeah, and I just don't understand it. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a good thing. Whatever. Like I said, I'd rather have a conversation about this to understand the mindset because I've never understood that mindset. But the praise simply because yay black. Those people renting out whole movie theaters and taking inner city kids
and doing the African drums in the theater.
Yeah, it's like. I don't see why you just couldn't do that for Batman. This character has values. Go for the values and not just because he looks like me.
Because of him, to me, Wakanda Forever feels so vastly different than the thunderous lows of Love and Thunder. The sad...
You are talking about the worst of them. Okay, well, this is about...
thunderous lows of Love and Thunder, the sadly forgettable Phase 4. Is it perfect?
Wow, Love and Thunder and the rest.
He really hates Love and Thunder.
Which is understandable. But you didn't talk about Spider-Man. You didn't talk about... you didn't even talk about Doctor Strange 2, which was trash.
Peter Parker is my favorite Spider-Man. Yeah. Miles Morales in that movie is probably my third favorite Spider-Man.
To me,
now it's not just black.
Drags, you really feel that 3-hour runtime. Some of the shots look like Marvel shots, like Spy Kids 3D, My Life Is Over. It wants to say a lot, do a lot, establish a lot, and because of that lot, some of the smaller elements suffer. But fundamentally, this is what I've longed for. Multiverse of Madness was a step in the right direction. It felt like Sam Raimi's take on Kevin's formula, and because of that, the film wasn't afraid to go for it. Wakanda...
What?
It wasn't safe. It had visual shots. I'm giving this until 6 minutes for him to say something, and then I'm vetoing this.
Forever feels like a gigantic panther jump in where I want to see these movies go, what I want them to evolve into.
What? What? You're not saying what that is!
From the very first frame to the final breath, Wakanda Forever feels like a bold statement, not...
Fuck this talk!
Oh my god, dude! Can you just say what was good about it? Bold statement, suck. What? This is so frustrating!
Not just in its heartbreak, but how the pain is shown to us, conveyed to us through the photography. Autumn Derald Arkapar. Sorry if I butchered that name.
We're done.
You're already done. You ain't even want to get
shown through the photography. We're done. Hard ban on HiTop. Hard ban. We're done with this bastard.
Suck my dick. That's my request to you.
We don't quit videos, but he's not saying anything. That's the problem. It's not like we're like, oh, we can't finish. No, he's just not saying anything, and he just continues to not say anything. So just put on the video, clip us saying, explain, what do you mean? And then that's just it. Cause I'm just sick of that. It's just, that's the type of thing where I'm just going, we stop this when it stops being fun. And that's just not fun. To just go, what the do you mean, over and over again, as this dude just does my least favorite thing in this world, and that is not explaining yourself, you baby. As my voice cracks like an infant.
So for Silent Sam, we got
Dutch says, no give HiTop Spider-Man Far From Home. He explains, but he is horrible.
No, we're gonna watch that eventually because that was on the list. But after that, nothing new added.
Cause my goodness.
What if Goku and Gohan were trapped in the time chamber?
What is it? He can teleport out. Can't he? What can he? Why wouldn't he be able to?
What if Goku was evil? What if Broly was in Vegeta's crew?
The whole thing about the hyperbolic time chamber is one of the things is it's stocked with enough food for 2 people. Mm-hmm. So that food must run out. And then what happens? I'm curious about that video.
Which one?
What if they were stuck in a room?
Which one? Which part do you like?
Parts? They're parts? I thought it was just one 15-minute video.
No, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's not even the end of it. Ultimate Vegeta versus Beast Gohan.
What? Why? I want to know how they got out. I want to know why they're trapped in there, and I want to know how they got out. Oh, are they still in there in part 3? Go to part 1. That Super Saiyan 3 Gohan looks awful. Is that Gohan?
Yes,
I don't know.
You can see the outfit. What do you mean?
It's just the Piccolo garb.
Okay, whatever, sir. Whatever floats your boat, sir. Boop. And boop.
Hey, watch Wakanda Forever for no reason. He is awful.
I mean, he's not great. Couldn't even get through it.
Couldn't even.
That's why I said the tap stream was going to be nothing.
I made angry videos and the community frowned and said, well, here's how to help you grits the drag down.
So, BG, you're not going to try to time me for this, right? Thank you for the super chat.
I mean, he was right about it.
Merry Christmas, everyone. You know, it would be a very festive...
You can't just put a present in a closed fist, hovering above it. That's not how. Just don't have it. Have him holding a candy cane.
Yeah. But that would require too much
bad.
more. No, you can just do the outsides of the candy cane. You can cut it out. Yeah, that's easy.
It's a closed fist. This looks
Why
bad.
is he now red for the holidays?
Holiday video, a scenario where Goku and Gohan face severe mental anguish. So I've seen this pop up very frequently nowadays, and originally I didn't want to do a scenario like this, but a lot of people have asked, like a lot. It's probably the most requested scenario I've received because people want to see my version of this, even if I am late. Frankly, I saw so many other people doing concepts like this and thought it might be boring. But as a Christmas gift, I'll do my own version.
But you're willing to do stuff like, what if Goku turned evil? That's not boring.
We're gonna increase this time just a smidge.
However, this scenario is not going to be about Goku getting betrayed or whatever. I found a way to do a similar story while also giving it my own twist and making it something that I personally enjoy. Plus, it involves Gohan too. It's a win-win-win for everyone.
Never forget.
I love
Salad Saiyan loves Gohan, so never forget.
I can't believe one of my favorite lines ever uttered or revisited is so early, and it's just, this man loves Giorno. I wish I loved anything as much as this man loves Giorno. It's one of my favorite lines ever. I wish I loved anything as much as this man loves Giorno.
The real stream starts now.
Scenario, I get to make it in a different format, and there's another fun aspect. Fun for us, not for Goku and Gohan. Today, we begin the story, what if Goku and Gohan are trapped in the time chamber? For this video, let's set a like goal of 5,000 likes. If we hit that... And thanks to today's sponsor...
Could you go back to that? Yes.
Which part?
Back a little bit more. One more. Two more. Right there. I want to see what that joke is.
Yes, you heard me right. You can get her for free in the game.
That's it.
Okay.
Starter pack worth almost $30. Thanks again to Raid for sponsoring this video. So where does this actually start? Well, let's go all the way back to the Cell Saga, when Goku and Gohan go into the room of Spirit and Time together. Now, they're not too worried about this. I mean, Goku has used it before and knows its intent, but he was able to leave. And look at Vegeta. He and Trunks just left there after a year. There's nothing to worry about with this room. Whatever it takes to get Gohan's power unlocked.
How does Cell defeat it?
Things go normally at first. For a few months, nothing changes about their training. Goku discovers a new level of Super Saiyan, and Gohan unlocks Super Saiyan for himself. They continue working with this, but Goku knows there's more power within Gohan. He just needs to bring it out somehow.
Yeah, we know. We saw it!
Though, he's
change it, or just like, we're starting up at the point where our things differ. Who doesn't know this about Dragon Ball, Silent Saiyan? We know. We done seen this thing. You don't need to just summarize it.
Some time, but eventually, Gohan is able to unleash that power. Of course, he isn't able to control it at first, but there is a brief moment where he goes into Super Saiyan 2, and his anger explodes. But something's off. Goku realizes this power is far greater than he expected. This is great. It'll definitely help him defeat Cell. And from Gohan's aura alone, he can feel the entire room shaking. Gohan's then burned out, falling to the ground. He powers back down into base, unconscious. Goku's glad to have seen that power, and he brings Gohan back to the area where they sleep. But his eyes widen. Something's wrong. When the room was shaking...
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with giving a small recap for people that need to...
There is.
Now,
there
Blaze,
is.
you have to understand, this is a what-if scenario with a man who does nothing but what-if Dragon Ball scenarios. If you do not know the story by heart, I feel like you should not be watching his videos. What if Dragon Ball wasn't translated to the West? Oh, happy days.
Something's broke. The timer, it fell over. Some of the walls are crumbled. Now, that's not really an issue for them, but the door, it's gone. With Gohan powering up, the door got destroyed. Goku starts panicking. There's no way out of here.
I don't think that's how it works.
That's how he got trapped.
I don't think that's how it works.
That's how it works in his story.
Hey, King Kai, tell them to open the door from the other side.
What the hell
Hey,
is this
King Kai, tell them to wish that the door was fixed.
Now,
because we saw that Piccolo can speak with mobs in between the worlds. He spoke with Trunks and Goten, so it works. So it's easily fixable. I fixed it in 5 minutes. It's a 4-minute video. He contact King Kai, they fix the dough, they bounce. We're out of here.
What if Gohan was the bigger son?
Even realize what's happening. Well, at first at least. Eventually a day does pass, and Goku and Gohan don't leave the time chamber. That's weird. Well, everyone's considering, maybe Goku and Gohan decided to stay in there for a full 2 years. Use all the time that they're able to use, actually. It's just weird that Goku wouldn't communicate this to them. Like, he wouldn't come out of the room of spirit and time and then tell them. But then another day passes. They still don't exit. They're almost at the 48-hour mark, and right before it hits that time, Piccolo opens the door, and he sees nothing. The door leads to nowhere. It's just an empty room. Where's the time chamber? Back on the inside of the room...
What? Is that how it works? You can't establish that that's how it works if it's...
I believe he just did. That's how it works. Wait, so there's subsequent rooms of space and time?
Why would one door lead to...
Because why wouldn't Piccolo and Boo come out through a different space-time if there's nothing there?
Goku and Gohan are trying everything to exit. Already, 2 years have passed. They're trying to do everything in their power to get out of here, but there's nothing to do. They need more power. Maybe if they grow strong enough, there'll be a way to break out.
What is that mindset? They're
trying... What is this black aura around Gohan?
That's from Dragon Ball Legends, I believe, the card game. They say they try everything to get out. What did they try? What is there to try, Salad Saiyan? Don't say that they tried everything and then just not say anything.
Neo Arcadia says, let him cook you bums.
No! Get out of the kitchen! You put the pot down! He's just standing over an eye with just boiling water, and you're going to let him cook? Like, no! He's been standing there for 2 hours and he ain't seasoned the water!
He's supposed to be making pizza. Why is he boiling water?
Hey, Salad saying, you know you can do other stuff while the water's boiling, right? And he's just not. So he's not allowed to cook. I'm sorry.
No, what if Gohan insert topic here? That's all he does. Thank you for the super chat, Naki.
What if Gohan?
Try and ration food somehow. Thankfully, with them being Saiyans, they kind of overstocked the place because they knew Saiyans were
Anko
evil.
says, no instant transmission.
None.
If they actually eat like normal people, maybe they can conserve some of the food, but still. It's been 2 years already and they still have no way out. What's even worse is the fact that the Cell games are approaching. Them being trapped in here not only affects their safety, but the safety of everybody else on the outside. Gohan's power, now he actually...
Wait, they don't know about the Cell games. That happened when they were out of the time chamber.
They don't know about the Cell games.
They don't know about the Cell games.
Wait. Goku did teleport over to him and it was just like, give us a little bit. So he does know.
That was when he was perfect. But he doesn't know about the Cell games itself.
Yeah, because Super Vegeta fought... Yeah, they fought them when he was Super Vegeta and when they were in this time chamber.
Yeah.
And then he became perfect. And then he announced the Cell games on TV.
Yeah. They don't know about the Cell games.
They do in this reality.
He has control over Super Saiyan 2 with the 2 years in here. But it's useless because he can't use it against Cell if he's stuck in
How did he get Super Saiyan 2?
Because he's Gohan.
more time, trying to accumulate more power. Gohan gets more practice with Super Saiyan 2, while Goku eventually gets it for himself as well. A few days pass.
No, he just gets it. He just gets Super Saiyan 2.
We're done with HiTop. Maybe forever.
On the outside, everyone's terrified. The Cell games are getting closer and closer, and Goku and Gohan are nowhere to be seen. They can't even use the Dragon Ball Cell because, well, there's no Dragon Balls right now.
They got another set in Namek. Don't say that they don't have them. They had them once they were just like, we need to wish back Trunks and them. And then they just did.
That was like 6 months later, though.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. It was the same day.
Piccolo stays on the lookout.
Don't just say that they don't have the... Salad saying, Jesus Christ, you cannot just say they don't have the Dragon Balls. You can't just say that because they do. They have 2 separate sets.
Monitor everything. Everyone else is going about their lives like normal, trying to train just to prepare for the Cell games. Even though this is an issue, there's another issue that they need to focus on. At least with Cell, they can kind of control what's going on there. With Goku and Gohan, all they can do is wait, and sitting up there on the lookout won't do anything for them. Well, except for Piccolo, who could call this his new home and actually train up here. But the lookout begins shaking. The rumor spear in time...
Yeah, they don't have contact with New Namek yet. That's fair.
They do with King Kai.
Completely crumbles. And in the center of it, Piccolo sees what looks like a window, some sort of portal or whatever. It slowly opens up, and he can feel an overwhelming presence from within it.
They just break out. That's how they get out.
I like how you did this PNG, but you couldn't take the stars out from the bottom of wherever universe this is happening in.
So they get out, and Gohan just mollywop Cell one shot, and we move on to... Somehow we get to Beast Gohan versus Ultra Vegeta, or whatever DOS piss that was.
Just putting this out there, anyone can talk to King Kai, and he can talk to anybody.
But he just doesn't.
Lots of contrivances for this to work.
Of course!
Eyes glares through, with the eyes widened.
This is a Christmas special! What is Christmas about this?
Did you not see the present? And the Christmas hat? God, this is dumb. I love it. So he's talking about what happened in the Buu Saga, but put it in Cell? Dumb.
Man!
Know what this is, but a person jumps through. A man in the same Saiyan armor that Goku and Gohan were wearing before. And he looks like Goku, and he looks like Gohan, but...
So he just got Super Saiyan 3 as well, huh, Salad saying?
He isn't Gohan. He's an adult. Also, he's got...
Oh no. Who is Gohan? I was mistaken. That was my bad, Salad saying. I took you for a fool. I misjudged the situation personally. You have subverted my personal expectations.
Did they fuse? No, that's impossible. They gotta be the same height.
No, they don't. Because Goku and Vegeta aren't the same height.
Close to the same height, I would assume.
No eyebrows and long hair. Another person jumps through the portal too. He looks very similar.
No, never mind. Never mind.
No, Terra.
Dude!
If I was
look
super
at this!
wealthy and above the
You
law,
showed
I'd
this
have
to
a super
anybody.
Dragon Ball
Which
Z
one is
fighter. Send your
Gohan?
mind, cause this shit is criminal.
This bush!
Oh, Turt, you TTS right when he ripped his headphones off. If I was super wealthy and above the law, I'd kidnap a super hard Dragon Ball dick rider and study their mind, because this shit is criminal.
It's awful! He thinks this is so cool! Super Saiyan 3 Gohan! Them bastards can't keep this form but 3 seconds!
You couldn't even get the eye colors the same.
And then Piccolo realizes who these two are. They power down. It's Goku and Gohan, with Gohan now being older. That power that they had, what the hell was it? Goku and Gohan have nothing to say. They finally got out of there, after all those years. They're able to accumulate enough power to break free, using force to get out. Years and years of isolation had a toll on them, but they finally did it. First order of business, Goku puts 2 fingers on his forehead, teleporting away to King Kai's planet. He knew that they didn't have any dragons.
But he didn't teach Gohan the instant transmission as they were there for years and years. They learned Super Saiyan 3 and beyond. Let's not kid ourselves.
You bums are witnessing the zenith of fiction.
This is ridiculous.
Also, the first thing he wanted to do when he left is to get more of them. He gives Gohan a new outfit, and Gohan begins explaining. He's going to Namek, and Gohan tells Piccolo...
Wait a second. What is that Gohan hair?
Yeah, I was just about to say, what's going on there? Because it's clearly cut off.
The highlights look like they should be going down further.
Did he color in a hair?
Let me see if this image is online somewhere. Because it looks really bad.
It does not look good, y'all. This is why you let them cook.
No! Nah, I can't.
But Piccolo's more concerned about what the hell happened with them. He's glad to see they're okay and they're able to escape, but how? And Gohan explains. At some point, he showed off a power beyond Super Saiyan, and it was so strong that it broke the door to the room, trapping them in there for good. Eventually, he gained full control over this power, hoping it'll help them break out. And Goku even did too, but it wasn't enough. They kept on training,
Meme
and
Spice
eventually
says, I can't wait for tomorrow for Salad Saiyan.
Maybe.
to a level beyond that as well. Super Saiyan 3 they called it. But even that wasn't enough. They spent more time powering up. And eventually, with their combined strength, they were essentially able to break reality in there, opening a portal back to the realm that they once knew. Now, for Goku, it wasn't too terrible. Still very bad, but not as bad as for Gohan. For Gohan, this was nearly half his life that he spent in there. And Piccolo can see, his demeanor's completely different. He seems a lot more stoic than normal.
He's evil, Gohan? Is that why we needed Ultimate Vegeta? To fight him? Is that why we needed it? How long were they in there? Like 5 days? If it was half Gohan's life and he went in there in 10, yeah, it had to be like 5-6 years.
They even lost track of time in there, but they asked Piccolo what day it is. They got out right before the Cell games began, so they still have some time to rest or whatever, but...
Yeah, like 5-6 days then.
Gohan says, no. They just want to get this
What
over
did
with.
they eat?
He then places 2 fingers on his forehead, teleporting to the Cell games.
Oh, he did.
He did teach him, all right.
Okay, that's why I gotta let him cook.
That's why we gotta let him cook.
I apologize, Salad Saiyan. Truly, you were thinking 3 steps ahead of me.
Yeah, with him spending so many years training, it's only natural that he'd pick up on this technique as well from Goku.
Natural.
They had more than enough time to practice. Cell's waiting there patiently, and is glad to see somebody appeared. But this fighter doesn't look like anyone he's seen before. Well, it looks sorta similar, and then he picks up on the fighter's energy. That's Gohan's ki. And he does look like Gohan after all. But why is he old?
Let's just go. We know he's gonna kill him
And realization
instantly.
hits
We
Cell.
got
He
it,
begins
Salad
laughing.
Saiyan.
Another time traveler, just like Trunks. He keeps chuckling. They thought they could trick him. He knew about future Gohan. Maybe in the timeline that Trunks came from, future Gohan never died and he's just meeting him now. A clever trick, but it's not gonna get past him. And Gohan has no idea what he's talking about. There is no other Gohan. He tells Cell it's a good theory, but no. Cell's taken aback and then asks, Who is this thing? Gohan looks right at him, assuming a battle stance. He's Gohan. He launches towards Cell in base, and he's furious. He sacrificed his life for this, not knowing that he'd be trapped in there for so long. Gohan blames himself for getting trapped in there because he couldn't control his power. But it's also Cell's fault. He's the reason they had to use the room in the first place. And he wastes no time beating on Cell. And Cell then goes full power, trying to fight back.
Go back.
But Gohan,
What?
Go back.
What? I'm ordering
Look
a
at
pizza.
that forearm. His
Jesus
forearm
Christ.
is the same size as his bicep. That is not arm anatomy. What the? He has 8 elbows. Dude, he has an elbow in the middle of his forearm.
Yeah. You can see it. I should create a plug-in so we can see the pointer, but it's right in here.
Dude.
One whole muscle.
the room in the first place. And he wastes no time beating on Cell. And Cell then goes full power, trying to fight back. But
It
Gohan's
don't
completely
matter,
unsafe.
he's
Cell goes to punch
dead.
Gohan, and Gohan catches it, crushing his hand.
All right, we don't need to hear this part. We just eat. Oh, Lord.
Cell tries to break his hand free, but he can't. Gohan's grip is too strong. This can't be the power of a normal Super Saiyan, can it? And Gohan says it isn't. He powers up. His hair grows considerably. His eyebrows disappear. This is Super Saiyan 3. He's still holding Cell's fist. And without wasting any more time, he launches a Ki Blast point blank. Cell is eradicated within an instant. Nothing is left. And Gohan immediately powers back down. There's no regeneration here, no nothing. Cell is gone. After the sacrifice they had to make in there, Gohan didn't want to play around. He wanted to make sure Cell was dead.
Now what?
And he could have done so in base, but he wanted to be very sure. Gohan teleports back to the lookout, and everyone's already up there, since Piccolo told them to come up. And they see Gohan for the first time. Gohan simply tells them, Cell's dealt with. Goku then teleports back in with Dende, and nobody even knows what to say. After all those years they spent in there, they can't imagine what's going through Goku and Gohan's minds. But also,
Chris
what
the
they had to
Chill
do to escape.
says, W fanfic lol.
No, it's not.
Piccolo gave them all a brief rundown, but now Goku and Gohan can go into more detail, and they show off their brand new power. They didn't just go
come
beyond
back.
Super Saiyan.
Dude.
Brief rundown.
What is that in
but now
Goku's hair?
Oh, yeah, it looks like Braille.
Goku and Gohan can go into more detail, and they show off their brand new power. They didn't just go beyond Super Saiyan, they went beyond. Just to make it simpler, call it Super Saiyan 3, a level beyond Super Saiyan 2. Everyone's completely dumbfounded looking at this.
What's Super Saiyan 2?
Excuse me. Question.
We plebs ask.
The power emanating from it, it's unlike anything they've ever sent before. The gap it's so much. No wonder Gohan was able to eradicate Cell with such ease. But even in their base, they're just so incredibly powerful. They can't even fathom this.
There's
with Cell
Gohan, y'all. You don't understand. Listen to me when I say this. Gohan is so strong, y'all. Goku's there too.
Is
He's
he
right over
strong?
there.
Is he really?
No. He's so strong. You think of the strongest muff you've ever thought about, all right?
Okay.
Okay.
I got it.
You got that?
Yep.
Are you thinking of Gohan?
No.
You should be, because that's Gohan right then and there. The screen couldn't even handle Gohan. That didn't even go. Gohan coming, and it couldn't handle it.
If Jiren is stronger than time, then they can be stronger than the room of space and time.
That's fair.
And with a new pair of Dragon Balls here, that means everything is solved. A wish is made to revive everyone killed by Cell, and inadvertently...
I thought they didn't have the Dragon Balls!
I guess they just needed to wait a couple days.
He went to King Kai, and that's why he went to... Okay, fine, Silent Saiyan.
But all the damage is restored. Trunks returns home, thanking everyone, and apologizing to Goku and Gohan.
But
he did nothing wrong. He does feel some guilt, though. What they had to go through to defeat Cell. Not to mention, him messing with time is what brought Cell here, too. But they tell Trunks again, that's not on him. He still saved them. They wouldn't have known about Cell, and their future would have ended up exactly like his had he not come here. But he still feels bad, especially seeing Gohan now. He lost his childhood. He's almost a young adult by now. And that gets Goku and Gohan to realize, crap, they're gonna have to show Chi-Chi too. Eventually they get back.
Can't you wish him to be back to his original age whilst keeping his powers? Because you have the Dragon Balls that can do essentially anything.
Not that.
What is the problem with doing that if King Piccolo can go make me younger?
Nah.
Lord Slug did it.
No, that's filler. That's
Lord Slug did it.
Lord Slug.
Are we dumber than Lord Slug? Solid Saiyan?
She's sad but also furious at the same time. And then Gohan defends Goku saying, it wasn't his fault, it was his. He couldn't control his power. He was the one who destroyed the door. But she says Goku still took him in there. And you know, even though they spent all those years in the Room of Spirit and Time, they can prepare.
This is he colored the hair black. That's the same shot.
Oh, yeah. You might be right.
That's what that was.
For essentially any threat on the outside, they can prepare for what Chi-Chi's reaction would be. Although, it's not as explosive as they assume, so at least that's a good thing. Goku does have an idea. He's gonna go to Dende for a second, bring Gohan with him. They ask Dende, is it possible for them to use a wish to restore their ages, but retain that same
Jesus Christ! I need to let this man cook!
Shenron isn't strong enough to change Gohan back to child. Salad excuser.
I need to let this man go in the kitchen and do what he do! Do the thing that only Silent Saiyan can do!
Gohan lost his childhood. He already did that at 5. Fair. Thanks for the super chat. That is
I need to let this man
just let him cook.
Put skillet in the fire and cook! He's so much better than me. I can't do what he do.
Dende's not sure if Shenron's strong enough to do that.
What do you mean he's not strong enough to do that? Make him strong enough! You just did it in Super Dragon Ball Heroes! Or go to the Namekian ones, because they busted!
Notera says, the DA fears the Salad Saiyan nigga making a whole feast.
It's a whole... This man...
I love the eggs in the pan and the 2 shots. I love it.
He making a Thanksgiving dinner on a random Wednesday. I'm like, I can't handle this, Salad Saiyan. He's like, I got you.
I've been cooking for a while, and it's finally coming.
Even if they're willingly making this wish and allowing Shenron to do so, he's not sure if Shenron will have that ability. Their strength is just so far beyond what Shenron's capable of by now.
What?
That he might not be able to alter their bodies without altering their power too. Now, this wouldn't be that bad for Goku, but for Gohan, they're basically asking to reverse his age back to a kid, but also retain that power of an adult, which would not work. He could make them youthful again, but it wouldn't erase their memories and such. Gohan was still robbed of a childhood regardless, and even if it does turn him back to where he was, he's still gonna be an adult in a kid's body. He was still robbed of his childhood, and he still went through all that turmoil. But also, something that hits Goku and Gohan too. Making a wish like this wouldn't erase their struggle. That still happened. Everyone would know, and they probably still would know too. And even though they want those years back, making a wish like this means that they're essentially reversing everything. And all that pain and misery they went through, it's worthless. Because essentially it wouldn't have happened at that point.
No, but they beat Cell!
Ronald Mono says, what if the Dragon Balls did nothing?
It wouldn't really put them at ease because they'd still know what happened. It would make things worse.
Run the
and erase
clock
that
back
sacrifice.
10 years. Easy.
What's the point of going back to the age they were and giving up all that power if it means they're still gonna know what happened? Hell, everyone else is too. It happened. Shenron can't change the past. They're gonna have to move forward on their own. And Gohan makes it that. He'll deal with this on his own, and he'll use this power to his fullest. He doesn't want that sacrifice to go to waste.
What to his fullest? There's nobody else. Boo's gonna rock up, and then they're gonna destroy Boo in one shot.
We're about to see.
And there's a muscle.
I assume he's gonna give us some recaps here.
I sincerely hope so.
So we'll see. And
do what needs to be done, Solid.
Goku and Gohan aim to improve Super Saiyan 3 and possibly even go beyond it. But they feel like they already reached this limit. What else could they do after this? And more importantly, what's Vegeta up to? No one's seen him in a while and they don't know where he went. But it's not like he's doing nothing. We'll be exploring everyone's training and more in this part 4 of What If Goku and Gohan Were Trapped. On Earth, by this point, Gohan is purely focused on training. Goku wonders why he isn't doing any of that scholar stuff anymore. And it's not that he doesn't want to do it, it's just that at this point, he kind of really can't. The Room of Spirit and Time stuff messes with his life so much that it's kind of impossible now. He didn't just lose all those years of his childhood, it's also all those years of his education. And
4.
4?
4.
What about those other 2 parts? I thought that'd be like part 2 stuff that we'd be talking about where he's lost his childhood and crap like that. What are those other 2 parts talking about?
he could be tutored and studied.
This seems like literally the next part.
I understand, DA. But it is not. You can see it's part 4.
I know.
Christmas special.
What day does it come out?
This is not Christmas special.
Okay, the other one.
But still, how the hell is he supposed to catch up to that? In terms of book smarts, he fell behind. And it's not really his fault, but from him falling behind,
He truly just painted it black.
Yes.
and so much, and not even being able to go to a normal school anymore, it kind of holds him back from his dream. But he still has training, and he's
You know what would have changed that? If he would have just reverted his age.
Yep.
still does like it. It's not
Like,
ideal,
get a
and he hopes
GED and then continue down the path.
still that someday he could become a scholar. Piccolo and Goku are concerned for Gohan. They've known this for a while, but now they're seeing it more and more. Gohan's dream of becoming a scholar has essentially been crushed, even though he's still trying to work towards it. He and Goku are doing better with the fact that they were trapped in that room.
He doesn't need to be an 18-year-old scholar. You can be a scholar in your 30s.
Yes.
He has time to catch up. Is he seriously adding Beast Gohan early?
For so long. But as I mentioned in the past few parts, Gohan has some long-lasting damage. We'll be seeing more of that going forward too. So while
Never had one. He never had a childhood. He's been fighting aliens since he was 5.
Earth, what's happening with Vegeta? We go over to Beerus' planet where Vegeta is training now. More time has passed since the last part, and now Vegeta has finally unlocked Super Saiyan God. The training with Beerus and Whis was very helpful, and he was able to unlock God Ki and then channel it into a form somehow. But it seems that Beerus is actually more happy about the transformation than Vegeta is. Yeah, Vegeta likes it, and he's glad that he's finally surpassed Kakarot and Gohan. But for some reason, he feels unsatisfied. And Beerus asks him what's wrong. He just got the power of a god. He became a deity just now. And look at the power of this form. The two end up fighting in it. And of course, Vegeta's power is no match for Beerus, but it's still impressive. And Beerus is still wondering why Vegeta doesn't seem pleased with it. What, is it because he lost the fight with Beerus? I mean, that's only natural. Of course he wasn't going to win just yet, but he's on the path to it. And Vegeta says it's not that. He can't really put his finger on it, but deep down, he kind of does know what it is. He feels that God Ki is a crutch for him. He resents the idea of it. Yeah, he's ahead of Goku and Gohan now, significantly actually. But the way he got ahead, he gained access to...
Yeah, he earned it. He trained
On his
for
own.
it. Why is he unsatisfied with it?
This isn't good enough.
godly Ki, and it was such a powerful jump that he didn't even expect it either. This new form of Ki that they don't even have any knowledge of. It's kind of unfair when he thinks about it. I mean, he's glad that he's stronger, and he's
But they
definitely
had an
he knows
unfair
he's ahead.
advantage where they had 10 years of training in a super training room. Shut up,
King Kel
Vegeta!
says, but how did he get SSG? They never explain.
Salad did, somehow.
But he didn't realize how far ahead he'd get.
How can Vegeta
Once
get
again-
God without performing the ritual? Somehow. Weren't you listening?
Why are y'all not paying attention? Somehow!
Somehow.
What time is the bad movie Salad saying? Maybe. We will send out a community post, something in the Discord, if we do it.
There's a huge power gap between them, but this time it's in Vegeta's favor, and he feels the other side of it. Being this far ahead is so strange. It's not really that fulfilling, yet he doesn't understand why. But the good thing is, Vegeta doesn't need to prove himself anymore. He knows he's ahead, and he's just gonna keep training and cement the spot. Hopefully one day, Goku will find a way to catch up, and he knows that's gonna happen. Goku's done so before.
Why
Even
didn't
if you disregard those-
Wait! Why are Beerus and Whis here, but they didn't do the ritual to satisfy Beerus? So Goku, he said that Goku doesn't know about God.
Mm-hmm.
So how does he not know about God?
Huh?
circumstances with the Room of Spirit and Time beforehand, he knows Goku will still find some way to grow stronger. Gohan as well. And he wonders what they're up to on Earth. Beerus wants to keep Vegeta here a little longer just to get more practice with his power, and then he can head back there. Goku and Gohan are training one day. They're stumped on how to get beyond Super Saiyan 3. They have the full power version of it. There's no Ki leak, and they can use it at 100% of the power at all times. They made it purely efficient too, just like Super Saiyan Grade 4. And the form is amazing. They're really glad to have it, and it's very powerful. It's just, they've had it for so long, and they've never actually gone beyond it. Goku is working on something else though, but it's not something Gohan could really try for himself. Goku has gone down a different route and started combining Kaioken with it. Of course, he's just in the beginning steps right now, but he feels...
Why
But
would
that's
he
not.
teach him
Oh,
Kaioken?
that's a really bad chroma key. You can see the edges. Salad Saiyan. Why wouldn't he teach him that? That's a good question.
I would have been fine with them getting Super Saiyan God if it was like the Genkai test and Yu where Beerus gives them a taste of God Ki.
Yeah. But, and also...
Yes, the bad movie night, whatever we do with If It's Salad Saiyan will be streamed. If it's just regular movies, it will be recorded and eventually edited.
Maybe, with that excellent control of the full power of Super Saiyan 3,
and how is using Kaioken going beyond Super Saiyan? It's just you doing the thing.
But isn't he doing the thing?
Which would be a huge boost in power. But it's still a long ways off from being viable. And nothing prompts Goku or Gohan to think of Super Saiyan 4 either. They don't know it's possible, and they don't even think of the Great Ape form. They're just continuing with this power. And the two decide
but if they have achieved a form beyond Super Saiyan 2 without knowledge of it, surely there would be something beyond Super Saiyan 3 that doesn't involve the monkey stuff. Why don't you create that? Oh, wait a second. Why don't I let him cook? Because he's going to do it in the next sentence.
Maybe this will push them beyond their limits. They haven't had an all-out fight with anyone in so long, not even each other. But Goku thinks this will be a good idea. He remembers back in the Room of Spirit and Time, Gohan in there. His anger and desire for power was how he unlocked Super Saiyan 2 in the first place. But there is kind of an issue with this
battle.
battle.
Anger and desire for power? That's not Gohan.
They're worried about what it'll do to this planet. Of course, they have ki control and all, but that can only go so far. So they can't really go all out and make this a death battle either. Not that they'd want to anyways, because they don't want to kill each other. But in their eyes, this is what
I am gonna have to let them cook an alert for when we do Salad Saiyan stuff.
It'll still be a full power battle. The two begin fighting, with Piccolo watching on the sidelines.
Why is he looking?
Look at that left arm.
Well, at least Gohan
is. He knows Gohan has more
power buried deep within there. He's not too sure about Goku, but Goku will definitely find a way to get that power. As Piccolo's been training with them, he's noticed a few things. Goku always finds a new way to unlock some sort of power. He definitely will find a new...
He'll just find a way!
...level. And as for Gohan, he has those levels buried within him. He doesn't necessarily know how to draw out that power, which was the issue in the Cell Saga until he actually did find a way to do so. And Piccolo thinks this battle would at least be beneficial for Gohan. Maybe it will draw out that power.
Dude, just give me the Beast Gohan at this point. Where are we going?
He feels their power and then...
What?
Notera says, that Piccolo learned the magic of jacking off nigga has the Kumar arm.
He consults the Kais. He wants to try learning magic. Maybe with that, he'll be able to draw some sort of weird power out of him that he didn't know he had before. And he's going to do this immediately. Gohan stays on Earth, training with Piccolo to work on this form more and more, while Goku then goes to the Sacred World of Kais. They're glad to have him here. And he then hears about Vegeta. Apparently he came here a while ago and now he's gone. Wait, what? This is where he went?
Why does he have the Z sword? Oh, that's Ultimate Vegeta.
Yeah. What do you think it was?
Just a name.
No. He's gonna get the Ultimate Gohan, but it's gonna be Vegeta instead.
No, you see. This is somebody who went, I have this PNG. I can't shop the sword into his hand. So I'm just gonna move the hand out of frame.
Yes.
So that it can't be seen. That's what's going on here. This man is so lazy that he would put a gift in a closed fist.
I made angry videos in the community.
But at least he recognized, now this don't look good, so I ain't showing it.
Okay, no. Super Saiyan and Kaioken is impossible. It would kill the user. This has been said before. That's why it's only in filler.
No, but he just does it. Because it's Salad Saiyan.
Man cutting his bottom lip.
You're about to cut his whole head off. Thank you for the super chat.
Thank you for the super chat.
Not that Goku even knew what the Z-Sword was before. So they tell him about everything that went down. Interesting. So this guy unlocked Vegeta's potential, and then he went to fight some sort of god of destruction or whatever. Well, while Goku's training here, they actually offer to unlock his latent potential. Elder Kai could do that just as easily as he did with Vegeta. But Goku actually turns it down. He doesn't want to be handed that power, and he thinks that even if he does, he probably won't be at the level of Vegeta's power. He doesn't even know Vegeta's strength right now. He can't sense that god ki. But with how long
I won't be as strong as him. I don't know how strong he is, but I just know I won't be... I don't want to do it because I don't want to do the thing that he did to catch up to him. Shut up and do it.
I'll never understand the appeal of what ifs that are just about characters being stronger. Just make a what if about interesting character decisions and the interactions that come from it. But no, what if Beast Gohan and Z?
In training, especially with someone like Beerus, it definitely seems like Vegeta's going to be far ahead. And Goku would love to train with Beerus, but it's not going to be that easy. Beerus isn't really going to accept Goku at the moment because, well, he's too preoccupied with Vegeta, and Goku's not too impressive in Beerus' eyes. Even if that ultimate ritual is great or whatever, it's not going to be anything in comparison to getting that godly key, unless you got the two together or something. Instead, Goku's going to remain with the...
He just set up in future form.
You know it.
Got
Kaiser Donis
ultimate
says
god key.
He doesn't make enough money to
Cooking.
just order some fan art.
Dude, you think?
Eyes training with them. He wants to learn more about magic, just like before. This will lead him down a completely different path, while at the same time, he'll be training more with Super Kaioken 3. And he's optimistic. He will find something beyond Super Saiyan 3, an evolved version of this form. And while Beerus might not be impressed with Goku, there is someone else he keeps an eye on.
What is this Rocky Fist Up Blaze Bush?
That's at the end of
I don't care.
the Harudagon movie. If I can't defeat you, who will? And then he defeats him and he puts his hand up and he's like, yeah.
After they all sense Gohan's power, Beerus is kind of intrigued, and Vegeta definitely wants to know more as well. Maybe Beerus was wrong about those other two Saiyans. Shin told Beerus that Goku didn't want to trade with him, but Beerus turned it down. But until
So
Vegeta
a
told him, Beerus didn't
non-god
even
key user impresses Beerus so much. You know what? I can't even say that because that's what happens in the normal universe, in the straight
Saying that one of
canon.
trained here is the father of that Saiyan they watched through Whis' Sap. Although, they theorized the same thing that Goku did. Considering that Gohan's a hybrid Saiyan and has always had this insane potential, whatever power he unlocked probably isn't something that Goku's gonna get anytime soon. But Beerus still keeps this in mind, that Vegeta wants to see this power firsthand. Now that Vegeta's trained more with Super Saiyan God, and has actually done something else different with it, he tells Beerus this would be a great way to test its power. Take him to Earth, let him fight Gohan. And this surprises Beerus. Vegeta thinks that Gohan could match his strength. Well, Vegeta doesn't know for sure, but this might be a good opportunity to test their powers. Well, Beerus allows it, and it'll give him something fun to watch. So, Vegeta does go
So
back to Earth.
here's the issue with this.
The issue?
One of the many issues.
There we go. Thank you, sir.
Gohan is gonna be however strong he's gonna be.
Yep.
Who knows how strong?
Who
that's
knows?
gonna
Who
be.
cares?
And Vegeta's gonna be however strong he's gonna be.
Who knows? Who cares?
Who cares? This can easily go in Gohan's favor. This can easily go in Vegeta's favor. It don't matter because we don't know.
Meeting up with Gohan again, and Gohan's surprised to see him, as well as these
Look
two
at that
other people.
arm.
So, Vegeta does go back to Earth, meeting up with Gohan again, and Gohan's
The
surprised to
almighty
see
Hugh
him.
Hansen says, "Why do people want Salad Saiyan? It's just every possible
Every
fanfic story you could ever think of in a few minutes."
Dude, if we had the choice, no!
It's nuts.
As well as these two other people with him. He has a lot of explaining to do. So, first, Gohan's caught up to speed. So, Vegeta's God now? He doesn't get it. And Vegeta shows off the form. A serene red aura flows around him as Vegeta transforms into a Super Saiyan God. But Vegeta says this isn't his full strength. He then transforms again, and he looks normal, now with a white aura around him. This is his ultimate form. This form draws out all his latent potential, which includes that power of a Super Saiyan God. So, just by using this form,
So he's got
So
the God.
why
key
do
and
the
all-
why do God form at all?
he
You
gets
can't even make an aura around him.
access the power of that form as well, and then some. He wants to fight Gohan utilizing this power, and Gohan
Why are
obliges.
they
He definitely
different
would love to test out his
PNPs?
power too. Ever since Goku left, it's not like he's had an opportunity to fight someone all out again, especially with this new form that he's now getting control over. The two get ready to battle. Gohan powers up, going into his beast form. They're not going to hold back at first. They want to fight at full power right.
I made angry videos and the community frowned and said, "We hereby dub you Dritz the Drag Down."
I like to see how not to write a story. That's why. This is fair.
This is-
Thank you for the super chat.
They somehow do it.
They somehow
Okay,
did it.
cool.
from the get-go. It'll be the only way to truly test their strength. The two power up to their maximum, then launching in towards each other. And at first, it seems like Vegeta's actually ahead. Beerus watches, pretty impressed. Well, Gohan's power is much stronger than they thought, especially for a mortal without any sort of godly key. But as for Vegeta, his power is just as impressive too. He commends Vegeta on using Ultimate to draw out the power of Super
Nobody's
Saiyan.
listening to you, you cuck!
So
We should have a series where DA and BG watch animes while the B-listers watch Salad Saiyan and see who taps first.
they're gonna stay there
King Keld
because of
says,
spite.
"Meet my original form, Black Vegeta."
Black Vegeta.
Ah! But there's no way in this world
No.
that a super duper powered Super Saiyan 3 kept up with his training Beast Gohan is doing anything but murdering Vegeta, who just has God and Ultimate.
God. He can't believe he didn't even realize that. The form does draw out all of Vegeta's potential after all, so he might as well use that instead of just transforming into whatever else he has. Since, by default, any other form Vegeta gains will make Ultimate stronger. Something that they're about to see happen again. As the battle continues, Gohan's
His
power
Then
recolors
why does-
of Beast is so horrible.
continues increasing as well, surprising Vegeta. And Gohan does
You can see he painted on the forehead.
It's right
can
there.
see-
There's not an outline for the hair.
You can see it even on the left side near the sideburn. There's a little bit of the coloring right there. Couldn't stay in the lines.
Doesn't even know what to think of this. He can't sense Vegeta's power at all. Well, partially he can, but he can tell what he's sensing isn't Vegeta's full power. He's not sensing the godly ki. He mainly just feels the pressure of Vegeta's presence. The battle eventually ends with Vegeta winning, or so it seems. Much like the fight with Goku.
He just won.
Well, so it seems. How did the battle ends with him winning? Oh, thank you for your riveting storytelling.
Back up again. He's still ready to fight, and he tells Vegeta this fight's gonna go till one of them's knocked out. And Vegeta's surprised to hear this, but continues fighting. And Gohan's grown stronger. He's being pushed to that brink again. Not that he's gonna unlock another new form, just that more power is being drawn out of him. His sheer determination and need for power is what's driving him here. And Gohan gets the upper hand. It seems like Vegeta's about to be beaten, but something strange happens with him as well. The aura of his ultimate form. It starts looking more like that of a Super Saiyan God again, and Vegeta feels power coursing throughout him. Both of them are incredibly stubborn, trying to win this fight with whatever power they can. And that draws something else out of Vegeta. That godly aura surrounding him. It then turns blue, with Vegeta's power exploding. There's a brilliant flash of blue light, with Vegeta surrounded by a fierce blue aura. For a brief moment, Gohan sees Vegeta with a new form. It looks like Super Saiyan, but with blue hair instead.
Okay. Why? Wait, what?
I don't
How do you use...
Wouldn't it just stay in Ultimate?
Ultimate draws out all of his power. There's not more power if it draws out all of it, Salad Saiyan.
Then drawn into Vegeta, and once again, his hair turns black with that ultimate aura returning. He doesn't know what just happened. Did he unlock a new form and just absorb it in his ultimate form as well?
Oh yeah, did he? I don't know. Oh, but it's stronger now because that's how it works. Your ultimate form gets beefed up when you unlock a new form because you got several canisters of power within you, and then once you break that canister, you just got all the power that you can with that.
What if AKA fanfiction?
Whatever this power is, he's going to utilize it to win here. And just like that, he's able to finish the battle, defeating Gohan.
And just like that, he beat him. And then he won.
Gohan without any godly ki. He was able to match Vegeta. And Beerus is definitely intrigued by this. Once Gohan regains consciousness, Beerus has a proposal for him. Come to Beerus' planet, train with them. He can hone that power.
Of course he's training with...
Yeah, we're good.
Dude, legit.
We're done.
That's gonna end up with God Beast. Because this man is in ball muncher for Gohan. He loves Gohan so much.
I wish I loved anything as much as this man loves Gohan.
Man. It must be so nice to be like, the character that I like the most, I'll just make him the biggest, the best, and the strongest.
All right, we're going to do a little homework. We're going to do a little questions. We're going to get them out of here. Man. I'll open up the questions for people that want to ask. And then I got to go piss real quick.
I also have to go pee, but you can go first.
Ask questions.
No, we need to see what's next. That was the last part up until now.
Yeah, that's the last part for right now.
So,
36 people here for Salad Saiyan.
Disgusting. For what? Well, we know for what. For Salad Saiyan.
Oh, let me get you back to the live so you can talk to them before they start asking questions. Oh.
He has to do what is next. I'm going to keep my eye on what is next. I need to know that.
Notera says, DA, what did you think of that Slenderman ass MHA chapter that had like 8 pages?
You know what I felt about that. Them off 8. Get him out of here. Don't let him cook no more. He can't. He's incapable of cooking. He's done. It had 8 pages. Come on now. We're done here with that. I don't remember what happened.
What y'all think about the Tokyo Revengers manga? That ending was painful.
I have not read it. I think BG has. I'm going to look up what happened in that because it is gone from my mind. Was that the Himiko or Uraraka chapter where just nothing happened? This dude needs to stop.
Says, Salad Scion was cooking golden water.
Alright, go piss. We'll get back to our homework and get the out. Stop the cook. Good man. Stop the count. Salad Saiyan was cooking golden water. I bet he has a bit at the end of the video where he says, stay tuned for this. Yeah, we're not staying tuned. I don't care. Stop peak fiction. You can stop saying that. Why do y'all keep wanting DA to rant about My Hero Academia? Dude, y'all gonna give him a heart attack. You literally stopped him before he could finish cooking. No, his cook was done. He didn't put garnish on it. My God, the cook isn't over. No, it's over. He literally put the tray in the oven and y'all never... No! The tray is out of the oven. It's cooling on the countertop. Cook done. Dude, we're not letting this man cook. He's horrible. I also need to go through the Discord to make sure there's no terrible images, and then we can look at any memes or anything getting there as well.
I forgot that it's just, this chapter was just nothing.
The My Hero?
Yes.
It'd be like that.
It is, hey, we're here. Dabi Todoroki stuff, Endeavor, end. It's legit like 9 pages.
All right.
Oh, and I hate All for One, because this whole, everything is part of my plan bull crap.
Yeah, I've always hated that. You guys are acting in accordance with my plan. This is all within whatever. Homework. We had the the part 7, 10 moments thing. Starting with me. Number 10, Ringo Rodigan fight.
I had no room for Ringo Rodigan. Number 10, Sugar Mountain. I love the stand. I love the fight. Not the fight, well, the fight that ensues with it. I love the ending of just take the body part. Dang! Well, we just got this wine. What do? A toast. The end. Bitterness. I love Sugar Mountain so much because Sugar Mountain's just like, yep, they're not going to make it another one for the tree. Let's get it. Oh, I'm free. Love it. Sugar Mountain is the best.
Didn't have room for Sugar Mountain.
You piece of
Only because of number 9, D4C, the water drop scene. Only because of that.
This bastard put himself in between the floor and the water. That's not fair. He's like, I'm back, motherfucker.
That's the only reason I didn't have room for Sugar Mountain.
Number 9 is just Funny Valentine.
Number 8, Dio's The World review.
Number 8, Middle Finger Lesbians. Mm-hmm. Because he couldn't have lesbians in part 6, so he just went
Middle Finger Lesbians.
Middle fingers. I'm putting them in now. What? Shut up.
There's a Catch the Rainbow panel or a page where he's looking for the intruder, and it's like 7 images of him walking on the water in the raindrops. I love that image so much. That was my number 7.
Number 7, I put D4C.
That's fair.
It's extremely busted. It's got a great power. I don't love the design. Sure. So that's why it's just kind of so low.
Number 6, Hot Pants. I know that's controversial because a lot of people do not like Hot Pants. I love Hot Pants.
Number 6, Hot Pants.
Okay, there you go. Number 5, Scary Monsters. It's just there.
Number 5, but Johnny. Johnny is
that's fair.
A character, and that's about all I can say about him. I understand people love him. I never understood the love.
Number 4, the Golden Rectangle. I did not like the way it was utilized and the constant. Oh, we got the Golden Rectangle. Whatever.
Number 4, Diego's death. He just kind of died, and then they never really mentioned him again.
Number 3, Funny Valentine becoming tall and thin. I would have liked
him to be...
the
little chunky boy.
I would have liked the villain to just be a little chunky boy.
I put number 3 as the world reveal.
Really?
I did not like that. I would have preferred that he had a different ability.
That's right.
I would have liked that.
Number 2, the laziness of the name Disco and the stand being Chocolate Disco.
What? I love Chocolate Disco!
I love the name Chocolate Disco. I don't like that his name is Disco and his stand name is Chocolate Disco. It just feels lazy to me.
Similar. Number 2, my name is actually Sound Man, though. I never told y'all for some reason, but it's Sound Man. Here's my sound-based ability.
Number 1, gyro is simply too much. Too much gyro.
I have number 1, another healing stand.
That's fair.
Because Araki likes to have, I want to mangle my people, but then
I
have
need a
way
mage,
to,
a white mage.
Yes, and it's just another healing stand.
Yeah, dude, I love Chunky Valentine.
Chunky Valentine was good, but...
No, gyro's cool. It's just too much gyro.
Yeah, that's why I think I don't like part 7 as much as other people. I don't like gyro. that much, and I don't like Johnny as much. And it's not like a big cast of 4, 5, 6 people.
Yeah.
It's these 2 people, and
sometimes hot pants.
And Gyro is a lot more of the boisterous personality, so you get a lot more of him, and then more of Johnny just reacting to it. So if you don't really dig that, then you're not really gonna get as much with that. So
all right, time for questions. How was my Sora DA?
I don't remember. That was days ago.
Salad Sand versus Anna wins. Who's more infuriating? Anna wins.
Anna wins.
Favorite DC female superheroes, and what's your ranking of all the Robins? Favorite DC superheroes? Jessica Cruz. I love Wowo still. I'm cool with Kara. Big Barda, even though she's an anti-hero a lot of time, I love Big Barda. I can't stand Harley Quinn.
I'm going base baby mode and going Raven and Star.
That's fair. I love me some Raven. Ranking of all the Robins, it would go.
I really like the female Robin from
Stephanie
Dark Knight Returns.
It would go.
I don't know enough about them to rank them.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go Tim, Dick. Jason's at the bottom. Just know that. Tim, Dick, Damien, Stephanie. I feel like I'm forgetting one though. And Jason. Jason's at the bottom. Just know that. Are you guys caught up with Blue Period recently? Read it and I love it. No, I'm in the middle of it. I've only read like 7 chapters, but I wane and go back to it sometimes. But you know,
I've never read it.
What makes you say Invincible isn't that good? I mean, the comic series. Imagine the smaller story being told in Invincible, and then imagine the big thing that happens in Invincible, and then just imagine that the rest of the series is the big thing, and there's so much less of the interpersonal character stuff. It becomes a large action set piece, a lot of the later arcs.
And I also just don't really like the relationship between Adam and...
which is fair.
And
It's so on again, off again, hot and cold. You did this,
and that's so much of the series as well.
It feels very forced drama, and something that should feel a little bit more mature. It feels very CW-ish. Have you been playing Yu-Gi-Oh recently? I still sometimes pick up Master Duelist.
I want to. But I don't want to get back into mobile games since I'm out.
But the whole thing is Shadowverse takes up so much of my card game time that it's just like I don't have room to slide in another card game.
I feel like I'd be way too competitive in that, and I don't.
Which is fair.
I don't want to get back in.
I'm out. What game would you like to see a remake for? I would like the first 2 Infamous games to receive. Of course, I'm always going to talk about Legends of Dragoon, my favorite JRPG of all time. I would very much like a remake or a sequel or a prequel to it. Beyond that, I would like Legends of Legaia. That's another JRPG that I thought was very good. I would like to see a remake of Hot Shots Tennis. That was a very fun game. Even Hot Shots Golf in general, I'd like a new entry into it.
Brave Fencer Musashi.
That's fair.
Look that up. It was a fun game.
I like some Legacy of Kains too. Burnout. I love a remake of Burnout.
Man, I want to play Burnout right now. It's a great game.
Shoot, basically all the arcade ones, NBA Street, NFL Street, that type of stuff. Yeah, that was some fun game. Def Jam Vendetta. I'd love a remake of Def Jam Vendetta.
Maybe with the same cast, because if it was nowadays, I'd
Drake.
Like, who are these people? But I know an Elephant Man. Sean DePaul.
How come during Ipo's time as champion, didn't Psyche challenge him for the belt once more before he left for the world stage? I'd have to reread that to know. DA's looking it up, though.
I don't know who Psyche is.
What do you think of The Boys Season 3? It was pretty good. It was better than Season 2.
Is that Speed Star? Tell me that Speed Star.
Why would you want Speed Star?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's why I said I have to reread it, because you have to understand that for us was like 400 chapters ago. You have to understand.
Boys Season 3. Was that the season that just passed?
Yeah.
Oh, I really liked it. I really, really liked it, except for the very end. I talked about this in the Discord. It was just a scene that just made absolutely no sense. Did you?
Yeah, I've heard.
Okay. Yeah. Spoilers for The Boys season 3, 2, 1. Bam. They capture. I forget her name.
Nico?
No.
Star.
Wonder Woman.
Oh, Mavis.
Mavis. They capture Mavis. And then they transport her with handcuffs in a vehicle that just has like 3 people with guns on her. When they know that guns can't affect her, she easily breaks out, easily kills everybody, and walks away. There are no superheroes that they could have had to handle her. There was no like super duper metal that they could have changed her up with. They changed her up with normal metal that they know that they can break out of, and with guards with guns, which they know that she's immune to. So it made no sense for them to do that.
I can't remember if that was post or pre her losing her powers.
That was
supposedly. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that makes no sense. Top 10 Det Picks 2022 edition. Oh, we can absolutely do that.
Probably won't. Well, it will change quite a lot. I was just thinking because he's been throwing out some.
No. I wonder if he means that only the ones he made this year, or in general now. Yeah, hit us up with which one you mean. Gotta go to a party. Sorry, there's no apologies. You should have been to the party. It's New Year's.
Hey, wasted all of our time in HiTop.
Sorry I couldn't get another chapter this year. Oh, don't worry about it. Have a good year. See y'all next year. See you next year, Hollis. Have fun at the party.
I've always thought that see you next year seems kind of ominous on it seems like, man, that seems so far away, but it's like that's tomorrow.
Yeah, 6 hours from now. We need some Kingdom Hearts content. Mind if I recommend some videos? Absolutely.
Yeah.
I've always said if DA found a good enough Kingdom Hearts video, I would play through the game. Now I wouldn't breeze through them. It'd probably take me a couple months. But if there's a video that just talks about Kingdom Hearts 1, I could easily do that in 2-3 weeks.
But yeah, definitely send them over.
Top 10 worst characters in Ippo. Oh boy, yeah, write that down.
That's really hard. As a matter of fact, Miata. That's Miata.
There's only 3 characters off the top of my head where I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah,
write it down. No,
Miata.
we're gonna make it.
I don't like Speed Star.
We're gonna make it. Write it down.
I can't.
It's gonna be hard. I mean, just saying worst doesn't make them bad. They could be 6s. DA, have you finished reading Toriko yet? I'm almost done reading it.
I am not almost done reading. I think I'm like about 170 chapters in or so.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, digging it. I think how many chapters are in Toriko?
Yo.
2 things. First, do you guys know any of our neighbor names?
No.
Why would we?
Because we got their packages.
Oh yeah, I got her package right here.
If we got their packages, we just need the address.
Left or right?
Huh?
Left or right? The package.
They wouldn't know. He'd have to see the address.
The address is addressed to us, but
They put it in front of our house.
Is it addressed to us? 40.
Yeah.
Whatever our address is, does that say it there?
In fact, I'm just gonna mute us for a second, y'all.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, damn, I also.
Yep.
I'm not even halfway done with Toriko. It almost goes for 400 chapters. Didn't know that.
Yeah.
Toriko?
Yeah. It's fine. It's good. I like it.
Will you do a 1 to 10 ranking for Dragon Ball Z and Super, like the arcs of Dragon Ball Z and Super?
Yeah, we can do that. But I just really want to finish the JoJo one.
And we only got one more part to go anyway. And then after that, just talk to us about it.
Oh yeah, this is my cameo. Hey guys, this is my cameo.
Yeah, nobody cares, Chris.
Boo.
Nobody cares, Chris.
Yeah, Chris Sweeps. Please give me
Chris Sweeps.
There's already Chris Sweeps.
Get timed.
Yeah, get time with Chris Sweeps.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, come on.
Did I get a delivery?
Yes, you got to deliver.
Okay, just making sure.
Okay. What do you think is a good female character? Because I was in a discussion about Noelle, and he said she's a good character, but not a good female character.
A good female character is a good character.
A good female character is a good character that's female. There's nothing else beyond that. That's stupid. Questions? Yes, Jay. This is the question portion, so we can just keep it in the line. So no, what?
DSP rants for 45 minutes about how the new YouTube demonetization system will not affect his business. 45 minutes for what?
Oh, DSP.
Yeah, you know how it go, Chris.
Yeah, sorry,
dude, I don't understand. It's once you're in, you're in. So never get in.
Stay away.
I got Gavin in, and it's over for that guy.
Sorry, Gavin. I simply don't have the time or the energy.
No, you're absolutely fine. I would not wish this on.
We do not stand, Chris. Stop the bush. You had to come when I had Pokemon. Oh yeah, you should have been here when we were having the Pokemon discussion.
What were you
Chris,
guys talking about?
I can't remember. Chris, how long did we sit there talking about Pokemon names? Wasn't it like 15, 20 minutes? A straight of just like, yo, the naming conventions of Pokemon these days is not good.
No, they were always terrible back in the day.
No, they were not terrible back in the day.
Okay,
you know, Charmander.
Shut up. Okay. It's Japanese in America.
I can stop the Japanese. I'm not a Japanese boy. I'm not a Pokemon.
No. Cause you want to know the difference between Jolteon and Zapdos Japanese names?
What?
A S. One thunders.
Okay, that's Japanese. That's got to do with America. I'm talking about Zapdos. I'm talking about Moltres. Moltres is cool. You're multi in Molten Rock, and you're the third legendary.
Okay,
Moltres.
Give me
Articuno.
Okay, give me
Uno 1.
Well,
and it's Arctic. It makes sense, Chris.
It don't make sense.
Articuno don't make sense. Zapdos don't make sense.
It don't make sense now.
How does it not make sense now?
Because they're different typings.
Now it doesn't make sense because they've created fairy types and thing.
How that? Okay. Tell me what Muck is. Muck?
He's a goo monster. He's a mud monster. You get caught in the. He's not semen because he's like gray. There's no gray semen, I hope. Otherwise, you need to go get checked out.
He's semen, baby.
That's all I'm saying.
No, Pokemon now using other languages, using different ways to name their Pokemon. Lycanroc is a hard name. You can't tell me otherwise.
Okay, there's some hard names in Pokemon these days. I understand that. We went through them. Some of them were cool. Some of them were just like, I don't know what you're supposed to be. I don't know what your name's supposed to be.
What is an example? Give me an example.
I can't remember because the names were so ridiculous. And you were like, oh, that's a Japanese legendary. I ain't giving about that part.
I don't see now. You just because there's some that actually
there are some that are hitting. I will never say there aren't some that are hitting, but there's so many less that are hitting than the original.
You're not. Which one? You gotta tell me.
Again, we went through a list and I don't remember the name.
Listen,
again, Chansey is a nurse. She's a nursing Pokemon. Chance, you got a chance. It makes sense to me.
That's based on a Japanese name.
You're cool!
Meows, that's literally based on a Japanese name.
And Persian, because it's a Persian cat. Like, it makes sense.
I don't think I'm trying to think of that Japanese name. But yeah.
I'm not talking about Japanese. I'm talking about America.
America. Ooh, yeah. Oh, it's so great about America.
America sucks, understand. But the naming conventions made sense in them days.
It makes sense now.
Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee. Easy. There's a Jackie Chan. There's a Bruce Lee. It's easy.
Yes, we get it, Poe.
Mankey. I know what you mean. Diglett. You're a digging Pokemon. Cool. DA's back. All right, we can stop this conversation.
I'm just saying. They said now. Some of them, they're trying a little bit.
The names are not still good. One smart. Sorry.
They're trying a little bit harder now.
Yeah, way harder.
But they're making it sense.
Mousehold is one of the hardest
names.
One of the hardest names.
They have no reason.
Mousehold is one of the hardest names.
They were in their bag. You can't tell me.
I will never take away Mousehold from anybody. is one of the hardest names
They
in
were
all of
in your
Pokemon.
bag. They said, "Yeah, let's go."
Let's go. Let's get it. All right, we're gonna breeze through these so we can get the out of here.
Yeah, they do have the addresses on there.
Okay, yeah.
They just did not try.
I mean, they want to get out.
A lot of times when things get delivered, they get delivered over there, and I'll sometimes have to go get them.
That's never happened.
Not packages, but like if something gets DoorDashed, they will take it over there.
It's dumb.
They don't see the addresses and the GPS just takes them there.
Cool. Well, this is Chris Sweep. I'm out. See you next year.
Yeah, which is in 6 hours. What is your opinion about what if Deku is evil? For me, it doesn't make much sense.
Hey, also, let me say this. Everybody watch the Naruto rewatch.
No,
not rewatch.
No,
not rewatch.
The rewatch, right?
Yeah.
No,
that is quite possibly the worst thing I ever saw. But I'm quite fascinated, and I want some more.
We're not doing it anymore.
It's just Salad saying, but with Naruto.
We're not doing it.
No, you guys don't have to watch
Leo
it.
Luster says,
I'm saying,
damn,
damn,
you sound very American getting upset about your product being slightly more foreign.
All right, you. Oh, guess leave it on the porch because I'm in the middle of something, but it's cool. Thank you. Yep, thank you. I don't need to see your face.
Yes, you do. I'm here.
Let them nut on the pizza.
You guys play Sonic Frontiers yet? If you did, what did you think? I haven't played it yet, but I will. I played some of it.
Let me say it real quick. It's Daigo Knight Naruto rewrite.
Daigo Knight Naruto rewrite. Anybody that I see over there is getting timed out.
I mean, was that meant to rhyme?
I wonder if he was meant to. Because it's the same syllabic type of thing anyway. Get the out, Chris.
Alright, cool.
Chris, sweep my balls.
There you go. See you guys.
Were there any series that you love but now you're bored with it? Besides Dragon Ball, of course. Series I loved. Naruto, Bleach.
Bored with it.
You know, I don't know. My Hero Man? No, because I get angry at it.
I don't know if it's the systems, but I don't like the recent Dynasty Warrior game.
Really?
I like the
That's
One Piece
crazy.
ones. Those are great. I played a little bit of the Hyrule Warriors one. Those are great, but the straight Dynasty Warrior ones, I don't know what it is, but I can't get back into those. As far as like a TV show or a movie or something.
I mean, there's been video games where I played for 2 or 3 hours and it's just like, I really like this. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I really don't care about this at all. Game of Thrones, I got bored with the season before the final season to the point where I've tried to watch it and rewatch it from the beginning, and I always stop at the exact same rough area of that season.
Nope. Did you see the new Rick and Morty season?
Yeah.
Really like that.
There were a handful of episodes I loved. There were a couple where I was just like, I don't
remember any that I was just like,
I never need to watch it again. I didn't like the dinosaurs coming to the planet one.
I love that one because they were so awesome.
Yeah.
When somebody threw I think it was threw a dinosaur action figure at them, one of them just goes, "Well, that hurt," and they're just so wholesome with it. I like that one. Shut up, whoop you.
Didn't like the Star Wars one.
Star Wars one?
That was the season finale, where they had a lightsaber.
Oh, I was cool with that one.
Yeah, those are basically the two I was just like, do you have a favorite fan? Oh, sorry, we're still missing some. Oh wow, there's a couple. Oh, Chris!
Why are you bringing him back? I'll get your pizza.
Yeah. What is, I still want an ALX Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. We were gauging interest, but we still do it. Like, there's no problem with it. Were there any series? Oh, that's where we were. Are comic books getting worth getting into? You have to find a comic book that looks interesting synopsis-wise. I would say don't look for the long-running superhero comic because you never know when you can jump in. Now, a lot of times, within 3 or 4 years, they'll reset their serialization.
Wipe the board,
but
New 52 and all that.
But there's still stuff from before that informs what's going on now. So you might want to pick up a like loose comic issue 1 of something like, there's a comic book called Spread that's inspired by The Thing. Something like that. You might want to pick that up.
Or just short runs like All-Star Superman. That's a couple. And then you just go,
self-contained
this is
stories.
Superman. And then you
Elseworld
know
too.
of and learn of Superman and go, okay. And then you want to continue with Superman or not.
It's no different than a manga, really. If you like mangas, it's worth getting into. You just got to find one that you can connect to. Was there a fictional character that changed your personality? I would say no, but I think they enhanced my comedy, if that makes any sense. It informed me of the type of comedy I may like. Stuff like Kenan and Kel, I like the slapstick nature of it, and I realized after that I'd watch Three Stooges or something.
I think the duos of Kenan and Kel, Angry Beaver, stuff like that, sort of
I'm sorry,
helped our dynamic.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
Especially growing up. But as far as changing the personality, nah, not really. I am who I am. I suck. Is what it is.
Read your question.
I know. I see. I know. I can read. Fictional J. Top 10 Debt Artists 2020 with Pieces Made this year. Okay, Pieces Made this year. I'm gonna write that down.
All right. What was the question?
Pieces made this year for debt.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll be easier then.
When we start recommending more videos, you can always recommend videos. I'm the one that takes them into consideration to add them to the list. But yeah, you can always throw them in the comments and be like, "Hey, yo, add this to the list," and I'll take a look at if it's worth it.
Or in the Discord.
Yeah, but it's just depending on if it looks interesting and if we know the series. Because if you go check out this One Punch Man video, I haven't seen enough.
I have, but he hasn't.
So that more than likely wouldn't get added to the list unless you can sell it like, yo, this is the.
They're not really talking about One Punch Man. They're talking about shonen in general.
Yeah, or just like these dude's tastes are so bad, and then they're like, I'm gonna get into One Punch Man one day. I'll add it to the list. So yeah, you can always just add it. As far as something like Viewer Request Month, that's coming next year.
Yeah, we can do it every year,
and not the next year. That's like tomorrow.
Hansen says, only reason I don't like comics is they always are so convoluted with the retcons and different version of each character that it's so hard to be caught up.
Yeah, that's part of the issue with it. Thank you for getting my pizza.
No, give that guy 5-star. He gave you extra sauce.
Oh, cool. Yep, I got it. I always give people 5-star because it's their job.
The food is here. There's no jizz on it. That's all I want.
You got it to me in anything that's wrong with it. It's not their fault. It's the restaurant or wherever I get it from. But thank you.
You don't know if they got jizz or not.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, there's no visible jizz.
Do you have any favorite frozen food? I used
pizza rolls are bangers.
Pizza rolls and pizza bites or bagels were bangers.
A Hot Pocket is nice.
I can rock out a pot pie every now and then.
Yeah, pot pie is great. A frozen pizza.
Some frozen waffles. I'll take a frozen waffle, I'll put it in a toaster, and then I'll put eggs and sausage and just make a little sandwich out of it.
I do that. I make a actual waffle, and I'll put like syrup in the mix just to make my own little McGriddle.
Oh, that's cool.
It's quite delicious.
Would you slap box on stream? We used to do that type of stuff. We definitely do it if there was some type of.
What purpose?
If we were big enough and it was just like, hey, we want people to donate to a charity, I'd do a slap box with you and just do it.
Hurts.
It does.
I'm too old for that.
Have either of you played Ace Attorney? If so, what did you think was the dumbest villain? I love Ace Attorney. I've played them all. Dumbest villain. Okay, I can't. It's so hard to say dumbest villain because there are very few villains that I dislike. I will just say that I hate Big Top Circus so much that if anything you ever ask what's the worst, just think that it's something from there. I hate Big Top Circus. Would you read a spinoff series where characters from My Hero Academia, Black Clover, and Demon Slayer would go to school and have some slice? Absolutely.
I looked into that. There's a big isekai slice of life thing where it's people from ReZero, Overlord. I don't think that's what it's called, but it's a couple of them, and they're all in the school thing. I've looked into that for a couple episodes, and it was pretty funny. Same thing with the Attack on Titan high school thing. I love slice of life stuff like that.
Yeah,
and,
I prefer it.
I would absolutely check that out.
New content suggestion.
Demon Slayer, maybe not.
I feel like there are people in Demon Slayer I think would be fun in a school setting.
But Zenitsu
would be the problem.
Yeah.
But that's just, if you can just minimize him, I feel like the rest could be...
I don't think he'd be minimized.
That's fair. New content suggestion. Invite YouTubers for a Revisited to react with you. We've done that before because we've done it with Kaiser Shonen. We're potentially doing another with him because we've been talking about it.
The only issue is timing, getting it together, because it's hard enough to get both of us at a time together.
These days, absolutely.
We know each other. We know each other, how we speak
comedy.
and what one would say, and when it's time to move on. And we can ask somebody every now and again to break that up, but it's
it have to be somebody that matches our energy too, because Yamosuke was talking about symbiotic relationship, but I don't think he can match the energy that we put out with the way he delivers things. Maybe it's just to put on for the video. Maybe when he live streams it's different, but I couldn't do something with him. I couldn't do something with a HiTop Films where he revisits something, because his energy is just not at the level I would need it to be. I could for Totally Not Mark, but he's just not very good at analyzing things.
Yeah, and then there's also the fact of the analyzing thing. If they start talking about the themes and stuff like that, we don't really have too much of an input. Something like that. But yeah.
All right, we're going to blow through
We're always up to that.
Because y'all keep bringing so many more questions.
Oh, no, the DA and BG thing. I see that. That's a problem.
We'll come to it. Are you guys proud of the videos you made this year? I'm proud of quite a few of them, actually. There are some that I go back to and watch frequently.
We put in good work here.
How would you rate the characters of Iruma Goes to Demon School?
I don't think that there's a character that I dislike.
Was there a moment?
There are characters that I don't feel as strongly about, but I don't like the lion guy in the classroom. He hasn't had too much chance to shine, but I don't think that there's a character that I dislike in that.
Was there a moment in the manga that was bullshit, but was it even that good? I don't know what you mean by that.
In the manga, that was BS.
I'm going to take that as, was there a moment in manga that was BS, but that you still consider good?
Oh, okay.
That's the way I'm taking it, but I don't know if that's what you meant.
The whole Gear 5 situation.
That's fair.
That's big.
Ichigo versus Kenpachi.
Chris the Chill
like
says, the April Fool's video was my favorite.
April Fool's video was a banger.
We had fun making half of that. that anime wins bullshit.
Manga wins bullshit.
Never again.
That was pain.
Never again. But we got some bangers lined up for this year.
Oh yeah.
Tell you
what. Anime character you want to punch in the face.
Zenitsu.
Let me rephrase
Sasuke in Uchiha melding mix.
Let me rephrase the question. What villain do you think has the dumbest motivation in Ace Attorney? I'd have to look at all the villains because, there's 5-6 cases per game and I've played at least 4 of them, so I'm going through 20 cases. I'd have to relook at all of that. So ask me again either next time we stream or in a comment section or the Discord when I've had a chance to look at everything. What does DA and BG stand for? Those are very long stories. Do you want the cringy names I came up with when I was like 16?
I don't know.
Okay. His is a shorthand of something he created because of Murder Inc. and all this bullshit.
Here's the shorthand of that. Pokemon the movie 2000. They had Ash, who was the chosen one. I like that. I stole it for a wrestling game. I had the chosen one. I made the chosen one, and then I made other characters. I had the speed of one, the strength of one. It was very lame stuff. I was a child. The next wrestling game, there were you couldn't have as many characters. So, in order for him to make characters, in order for me to make characters, and our brother make characters, I couldn't have 6, 7, 8 motherfuckers. So, I consolidated them all into one character, and his name was simply The One. Now, all of those characters, the strength of one, the speed of one, and all that stuff, they were in the ink. And he simply just became The One, and it was kind of just shorted to DA. So that's where DA comes from. It's a couple more pieces to that, but that's where it comes from, essentially.
Mine was from a forum. I had an old username that had the initials of BG, and I just pushed it over into this. You guys ever reach out to some of the people you revisited to explain their points? Especially the really dumb and egregious ones.
I don't want to bother people.
That's the main thing of it. There are a couple people that have come to our videos, and we've discussed it all the time. Like, if you're seeking out our videos and if you want to talk about the things we talked about in the point, I have no problem with that. But I don't want to revisit your video. Go to your channel, because it feels like we're just pushing for the publicity of the drama so you could respond to us and know we said something.
Watch you getting pwned with your dumb points. Nah, it's just... I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
If they stumble upon it, they stumble upon it.
When the Elbaf arc begins, I am dead serious. If I see Robin in the same clothing and hairstyle as Naga the Serpent from Slayer, as soon as I hear her laughing just like Naga, that is the best female. She already is. That's not a question. Ace Attorney, sorry. I accidentally sent out... Oh, I already knew what you meant. Don't worry about it. What makes Daigo Knight as bad as Salad Saiyan? I've heard some of the rewrites he's had. Yeah. We went out to dinner Monday, I think it was, and Corey and Chris were telling us about it, and it did not sound very good.
It goes back to what I was talking about, where you have interests, and then you write about those interests, and if those interests aren't very good, then your story's not going to be very good.
Who is your main in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? I mean, Pyramid. My main was Luigi, and other characters would be Link, Palutena, and there was one more, but I can't remember right now.
I don't remember your other ones. Isabel!
I remember my other ones, I just don't remember because I played Pit, I played the Squid People, Squid Kids.
Squid Games.
Squid Games. I played
That's
Squid
their
Games.
names.
Yeah. So I played Bowser Jr. I loved Bowser Jr.
My top 5 in order are Isabel, Robin, Min, Mewtwo, Sephiroth. Isabel is number 1. I think I have... How many games do I have for their online? I just saw that. Mike is blowing me out of the water, though, so it's not worth bragging. Almost 5,000.
There you go.
Love her. She's great.
Why do you hate Guy Gardner? I don't know much about him, but he was okay in the Blue Beetle. He's just a douchebag.
Satinel is best persona
and it's
says,
not a fun
I've played the original Ace Attorney trilogy and Dual Destinies, and I would say the villain from the Monstrous Turnabout had the dumbest motive.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, is it done?
Yeah, I think so.
It's still within that year warranty. Send it in.
I got it refurbished. I don't know if it is.
It might not be then.
I'll have to check it out.
Do you know any anime characters who's too strong for their own good? One Punch Man is all about that. That's why I didn't really like it, because it was just the same thing over and over. I know it gets past that, but I laughed once during that first 3 episodes when it was essentially the same joke over and over again. And that's also Mob Psycho. He's in there. Urza's up there. She's the Titania. There's a lot of them. There's so many of them. There's
Pepsi or Coke? Pepsi.
Both of them hurt, so I'd rather have neither. If I'm being honest, if gun to my head, gun to my balls, Coke.
Ugh. When we start sending in videos, like I said, you can do it at any time.
Yep, you can send them. But for viewer request month proper, that opens up like June? June-ish for viewer request month proper. But you can always just in the comments send us a video and we will consider it.
There's no gray semen, I hope, or otherwise you need to be checked out. Are you proud of that quote, BG? Absolutely, I am. Thank you very much. Oh, he was talking about muck, and Chris said it was cum, and I said, no, it's gray. Gray, you don't have gray semen, and if you do, I hope you get checked out.
Oh, cause I'm like, wait a second.
Yeah.
I know Revisited. I don't remember that. I feel like I would remember that quote if anything.
And that is the last question, so we are getting out of here. Next week, we have an idea what we're doing.
We never do. Stop coming to these.
Stop coming to these.
Yeah, we don't know what we're doing for the next Revisited episode proper. It's going to start coming back to weekly. It's just, we need to stop dragging our feet with that.
Tomorrow, we might be doing a little something if we feel like it.
They've been asking for it.
Who is they?
They're not going to let up with this.
I don't care who they are.
Capital T, they.
In fact, there's something they can do.
Tell them they can shove off.
In fact.
Y'all stop coming to these.
Yeah, stop coming to these high tops. Because, hey, guess what? It ain't happening no more.
Hard band.
Hard band.
No channel